Yo, yo, yo. What's poppin', y'all? Welcome to the All Signs. We're going to be doing a current energy reading. Let me actually mute that. How y'all doing? Of course, if you're watching the playback of this, everything will be timestamped down below. So you can just go straight to your zodiac sign. How y'all doing? How you doing, Joanne, Rebecca, Sierra? How y'all doing? Let's jump in here. We gonna jump right into it. Also, too, I'm gonna keep properly saying this throughout the video. So after this, I'm gonna do the all signs, and then Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. I'm gonna be doing your monthly March reading live. And it'll be right after this. Pisces first. I already did Pisces first. The last live I did Pisces first, so we're gonna start first with Aries. How y'all doing? All right, let's go, y'all. Let's jump in. Let's go ahead and start. We're gonna be doing reversals today. No, this isn't pre-recorded, but usually I pre-record the individual signs, but I'm gonna do them live instead. And it'll be right after this video. I already started with Pisces first. Sorry. We're gonna be going in order today. Aries. Yeah, if you go, because YouTube changed the layout a long time ago to where, because it used to be on YouTube where if you just go to someone's page, it would just be all their videos there. So it would be their lives and their pre-recorded videos. But now they have different sections on channels. They have the videos, which are the ones that are pre-recorded and uploaded. And then they have another section that says live. And that's why I don't really go live a lot when it comes to the individual signs, because people can never find the video. And I'm like, because they changed the layout. I mean, it's been a while since they've changed the layout, so I don't know. Maybe people have gotten used to it. But I like the last layout that they had. I really liked, because it was just all the videos were just there. They weren't like separate tabs. All right, Aries. Let's see what the current energy is here surrounding you at this time. What do the Aries here need to know? I wish you could at least edit it in a way in which you could put them all on one, tab, rather than splitting the bill, just put one tab, you know what I mean? Aries, y'all must pay the bills, huh? I think Aries are the ones that pay the bills. Are you getting your bills paid for? I don't know. All right, let's see, Aries. All right, Aries, what do we got here for you? What is the current energy here surrounding Aries? What's going on with Aries here? Oh, speaking of notifications, hold on, Aries, be patient with me. Yeah, you got Saturn in your sign. You have to learn how to be patient. Let me do this really quick. We're going to start. Hold on. Fuck. All right. Go ahead and get this out here really quick. I'm just going to leave that there. The chat popped out. All right, let's do it. Aries. Aries. Yeah, those bills are due. Probably unexpected bills. Mars square fucking Uranus and Taurus. Like, oh shit, I forgot about that. Oh shit. All right, Aries. What is the overall energy? What is the overall energy here for Aries? King of Cups for the overall energy. Actually, I'm not going to take this card because it's kind of weird, but King of Cups, some either could be a water sign in your energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you could have a lot of water in your chart, Aries. All right, let's see here. What is the overall energy surrounding Aries? I can't pull a card for y'all. What is the overall energy here surrounding Aries? You have the Five of Swords here. I swear I pulled this card for you last time. Did I not, Aries? Did I not? Did I not pull this card for you last time, Aries? Five of Swords for the overall energy here. You know, I think with Saturn being in your sign, Aries, I think a lot of you Aries here rejecting people, Five of Swords. Maybe even being a bit more blunt than you already are here with the Five of Swords. What's in your current energy here? I get a lot of you though, you know, Five of Swords is my card of enough is enough. It's like you're done playing games. You're not playing any more games. What's in your current energy here, Aries? You have the Sun card reversed here. Woo! I will say this, Aries. The Sun card reverse or in the challenge is always a positive card. So I think a lot of you here are enjoying or trying to enjoy your life, trying to enjoy your own company. The Sun card is a card of happiness and positivity. However, reversed, it could be... I feel you're being encouraged to keep a good attitude about things, Aries. Or to not let your attitude ruin... Oh my God. To not let your attitude ruin a situation. Because the Sun card reverse, you're going to be getting a lot of attention or recognition here from people with the Sun card reversed. Like you could be really standing out here. The Sun card can deal with attention, but reversed, it can be attention that may be unwanted attention. Let me see here. What is the challenge here for Aries? Your challenge is the Emperor here. You pulled your own card in the challenge. Some of you could be like your father or a father figure. Or it could be a masculine figure here. What's in the future position for Aries? You have the Nine of Cups here. You know, Aries, I do see you getting what it is that you want here with this Nine of Cups. What is your advice really quickly? You have the Lovers here. Aries, what do you... I feel like I say this to you a lot, but what do you really want? Five of Swords for the overall energy, for one. I always see the Five of Swords as, you know what? All these... It's winning at all costs, victory at all costs. You want what it is that you want, and I feel like you're unwavering until you get it here, Aries. Some of you may have like a very strong fixed... You may have a very strong fixed placement in your chart, or or a fixed placement could be being activated in your chart at this time. But I feel like you want what it is that you want. You don't care. The Sun card reversed here in your current energy. I feel like you're happy here, Aries, but you feel like you could be happier. Also, too, I would be aware of, because Five of Swords could be kind of having a chip on your shoulder and really not giving a fuck, and it could attract unwanted attention. So like you may get attention here, or you may stand out in a way, but you may stand out in a way in which you're going to receive attention that you're not going to like. Does that make sense? So I'll just be aware of that. It's kind of like a side note here. But the Emperor being here in your challenge is your own card. And then your advice is the Lovers here with the Nine of Cups in the future. You have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. A lot of you are really in this independent solo energy here, Aries. And I kind of feel like you like it that way. And I'm not even going to lie, Aries. I think you like control with the Emperor being in the challenge. I'm not saying anything about it. I'm just saying I think you like control. And you may be feeling like you're not going to be giving your energy and power to people that don't deserve it. Some of you may even feel you may be cutting people off here soon, or maybe you've already cut people off. It is Mars square Uranus. So like when it comes to like groups and community and stuff like that, square Uranus and Taurus, it's like you may have a different need or different values here that doesn't align with others. And this could be like abrupt, like cutting people off, or hopefully it's not people cutting you off. But it also can bring this energy of kind of like being neurotic and like wanting what it is that you want here. But the Lovers as your advice here, I would say if you want partnerships and relationships, now's the time for you to reach out to them. Aries. 9 of Cups is here in the future position. Either way, it doesn't matter because I see you being content anyways. 9 of Cups, emotionally content. 9 of Pentacles. Some of you, you're on your way to financial independence or seeing an increase in your finances, or you could already be there right now. Also, I want to let people use you as well, Aries. I want to let people use you. I'm going to pull an Oracle card and then we're going to go to Taurus. I'm going to try to keep these a little bit shorter today because I got a lot to do today before I leave later tonight. All right, let's see. You pulled this Mars card. I knew it. I knew there was something about Mars. So there could be like a Mars activation in your chart, or already in the astrology, Mars is starting to square Uranus. Uranus is unpredictable, unexpected, sudden. How this will manifest inside yourself is like you feeling that urge to take action, do something, disrupt things or change things, or kind of just break out of this conventional way of being that you've been in. Like Uranus is like, I want something new, I want to try something new. Or I'm gonna do something totally unconventional here. So that's what I got for you, Aries. Let's go to Taurus. But 9 of Cups being here in the future position, I feel like whatever really, because I feel the power is in your hands here, Aries, when it comes to a lot of stuff. And some of you may not even be conscious and aware of like all the power that you do have in your own hands. Like you can pretty much have what it is that you want. Now, obviously, there's some limitations with that stuff. I get it. But really, the Sun card reverse is saying as long as you're positive and you make yourself available, then you can have what it is that you want. But some of you are just so hyperly focused on yourself, the Emperor and the challenge, that could be the challenge. I get it. All right, let's do Taurus. Also, I'm going to say, too, be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign. Let's do Taurus. What can you tell me here for Taurus? Yeah, you can send the super chat now, but I don't answer until I get done with all the signs. But yeah. Taurus, you pulled Uranus here. Doesn't surprise me. Uranus is in your sign and it's being squared today. So either you're going through some changes here, you know, Uranus is, whether it's unexpected, unpredictable, or you're having to do something unconventional here, or this could be coming up. Now, some of you also, Taurus, may be feeling like it's time for change. You may even feel restless. Some of you Tauruses are feeling restless. Pick that up. What do we got here for Taurus? Or you're just maybe feeling spontaneous, Taurus, like you're ready to leap into new experiences, or there's new experiences happening. It's very Uranus energy, like Uranian. What is the overall energy here for Taurus? Pulled the 7 of Pentacles reversed here. I'm also seeing a lot of you Tauruses pull out of something here. So if you've been investing your time, money, and energy into something here, I'm seeing you being like, no, this isn't worth it. Or you're noticing something is like draining you here. So you could be either pulling out of something, or you're going to stop investing into something. Some of you are realizing too, like when it comes to your money and your resources, like maybe you're running low and you're like, fuck, I got to figure some shit out with this. All right, what is your current energy here? Is Neo awake? Yeah, Neo's in his bed. Every time while I'm recording or working, he doesn't bother me. Like he just lays down and he waits for me. Sometimes he'll come say hi. Speaking of Neo, though, Neo's a Taurus. So I'm trying to pull cards here, Taurus, but I feel like I can't get one. What's in your current energy? Yeah, the Seven of Cups reverse. Yeah, you're exploring your options at this time. Also, Seven of Cups too. You know what's really being sparked here, Taurus? Desire. Fucking desire. I also think a lot of you, though, Taurus, are looking at your options here. What's your challenge here? Some of you may also feel confused. Like you may be wondering, like, what's real and what's not real. Not that you're going crazy. Maybe some of you do feel like you're going crazy. But you're looking at your options and being like, like I kind of get this Piscean vibe coming through because Mercury's retrograde in Pisces, Sun's conjunct the North Node, amplifying all this. We have a Neptune-Saturn conjunction that's finishing up. You may be... There's like either stuff that you're thinking about, or it could even be daydreaming about, Taurus, or just maybe ideas that you have. But it's like you're really trying to figure out like how you could really manifest what you're desiring. And some of you are trying to be like, man, I don't want to feel like I'm just kind of like in this an illusion, or I'm just in this fantasy. What's the Matrix? That's crazy. You must not be awake. Yeah, I'm just joking. You have the Hermit here in your challenge. I'm also seeing too, you know, the Hermit in the challenge, a lot of you may, Hermit could be isolation or alienation. Now, I got two different messages here, but I think your challenge at this time is, a lot of you may just, the Hermit is isolation or just being too much of a hermit, especially with this Uranus card. Like if some of y'all are just kind of ready to get out of, some of y'all just want to get out of the house, you're bored. I'm picking that up here. But also too, you may feel kind of alienated or disconnected here. Regardless of like, I don't care if you have like 30 people around you. Some of you just may feel like you're not really fully being seen, or where you're at this time. It's like you kind of just still feel alone. Now also here with the Hermit, some of you are trying to figure out, you're trying to look into something here. You're trying to look into something to understand what you can do. What's in the future position? You have the Three of Cups reversed here. Oh shit, Taurus. What's your advice? I'm gonna be honest with you on this one, Taurus. What's your advice? You have the Magician reversed here. For one, I got a couple different messages coming through here, Taurus. I would watch the people around you. You don't have to be paranoid or anything like that. But I think here with the Three of Cups reversed, the Magician reversed, Seven of Cups, even I don't even give a fuck if the Seven of Cups is upright. But it would really be a hard emphasis if it was reversed. I would be aware of deceptive energy around you, like people. Especially like when it comes to your own resources, money, possessions, and stuff like that. I don't know if people are trying to use you, or people are kind of just being selfish and trying to like gain something here from you. It's like they don't really have genuine intention. So I would be aware of that, Taurus. Especially with this Three of Cups reversed. But I'm also getting too, I see a lot of you here. Can I be honest with you, Taurus? I see a lot of you Tauruses here. Three of Cups reversed is like going out having a good time. But when it's reversed, it's almost like a form as an escape here. Hold on. Let me clarify this, Taurus. So I would be aware of that. I mean, I'm not, by all means, go out, have a good time, but, or live your life. Why the Three of Cups? You have the King of Pentacles here. Where do we begin with this fucking read? Because there's like so many messages here. I'm gonna have to back up and fucking restart. What's the outcome here for Taurus? You have the Two of Wands reversed here. Okay. For one, I would be aware of either people using you or manipulating you here or trying to just get what they want out of the situation. I feel like it's like people around you. It's like people that you know. They may not really have the best intentions for you. Some of you, there's going to be people that are going to, whether this is now or coming up in the future, people trying to distract you, or you may fall into distractions here with this Three of Cups reversed, King of Pentacles, Two of Wands reversed. So I would be aware of that. It's very easy to fall into distraction and escapism at this time. I'm not saying, you can't go out, have fun or anything like that. That's not what I'm trying to say. But like with all this Pisces energy, Mercury retrograde, there's still this escapism in the air. So I would be aware of that. Now back to the original message here that I got. Seven of Pentacles reversed being here. A lot of you are trying to figure out things when it comes to your money, resources, and possessions. There's things here some of you Tauruses may feel like are draining you, or you just feel like you're plateauing and you're not growing and evolving. So with this Uranus card, Uranus is like when you want to break the threshold, you want to go beyond before to gain more. Uranus being in Taurus, whether it's prospering, whether it's more money, whatever the case might be, improving the quality of your lifestyle. So there may be things draining you at this time financially that you're going to be cutting out here. I will say this, Seven of Cups is like you're exploring your options. You want to explore different things. There's new things that you may be desiring or new experiences here that you're wanting here for yourself. With this Hermit, you could be trying to do deep research and trying to figure it out. But I think with the Magician reverse being here as the advice, I would be aware of like manipulation here, Taurus. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I would just be aware of that. But I also want to say here with the Hermit being in your challenge, you may need to seek out a guide or a mentor or a teacher because you may not have, I'm just being honest with you, the Magician reverse, you may not have the right, like magicians, like the tools, right? You may not understand fully yet. But some of you, I'm going to say this too, if you need to do something, I would do it. Because the Three of Cups reverse is like, I'm just going to ignore it. I'm going to go do my own thing, live my life, and it'll figure it out. It'll figure itself out. But the Two of Wands reverse being in the outcome is like you still feeling stuck and not knowing what direction to go because your plans haven't been defined or they haven't been laid out. Now, some of you, if you have plateaued and you're like, I want to go beyond what I've done before. I don't want to be here. I just want to figure out a way on how I can get what it is that I want. I feel like for one, you don't have to manipulate here with the Magician. I feel like if you're just straightforward with your intentions, I feel like you would be able to get what it is that you want. Also, when it comes to, the Three of Cups, King of Pentacles here, some of you just may not resonate or vibe with the people around you too. You may be finding here in the future. You're like, I don't know if I fit into this group, or I don't know if I'm vibing here with where I'm at. And so you may need to change things, but I do see with the Two of Wands reverse being in the outcome, it's more so you kind of thinking about it, but not really making it happen. And you kind of being stuck in something or stuck around people or stuck in relationships here that you're like, fuck, I don't want to really be in this energy. Of course, Taurus, you don't throw me a curveball. Fucking Mars square Uranus today. You pull this transits card, it says climate. Well, it's basically confirming what I'm saying. In regards to the astrology, Uranus being here, the Uranus card being here. But I do feel here in the future, King of Pentacles is like your money, resources, your stability looking good here. By the Two of Wands reversed, and then we're going to go to Gemini, the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So, I mean, if you're wanting to kind of do your own thing here, I would do it. Some of you need to like believe in yourself here, or at least know that you're worthy of what it is that you want and what it is that you want to create. Because otherwise, I feel like you may feel stuck and you feel like you're plateauing, you're not getting anywhere. So I'm going to say check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign because that was a long-ass message and it was very complicated. So I understand if it didn't resonate. Yeah, you can be mad at me. That's fine. But I would say with that Mars and Aquarius right now, square Uranus and Taurus in your sign, it's like I feel like Tauruses, you want to like innovate and you want to kind of take things to the next level in your life. But this Mars and Aquarius is like people and networks and people that you're just connected to just in general. Because I always see Aquarius energy as like the web of connections in regards to what's attached to you or what's attached to everything else. And so the clash is going to be people and your own values and needs coming to the forefront and having to figure that out. But it could be challenging. It could be, irritating. It can cause problems. All right, let's do Geminis. I do get another message, Taurus, too. I would, oh my God, what's going on with that, Taurus? I would watch your, I want to take things to the extreme, especially when it comes to like spending money. You may regret it. Let's do Gemini. What's going on with Geminis here? All right, I do have to speed these up though, because I don't want to be on here for 4 hours. I have so much to do, but I'm gonna be on here though for a good amount of time. I will answer super chat questions, of course. But let's see here. What do we got here for Geminis? What is the overall energy here surrounding Gemini? We pulled the 7 of Cups here, Gemini. Seven of Cups for Gemini. What's your current energy, Gemini? 6 of Wands here. Upright. All right, Gemini. What's the challenge here for Geminis? The Queen of Wands reversed. Some of y'all, it's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It don't have to be. It could be a person just in general. Queen of Wands reversed. Someone here, Gemini, I feel like is either going to be envious or jealous of your status or your position here. I see some of you doing well here. 7 of Cups, 6 of Wands, both upright. 6 of Wands. I see a lot of you Geminis tapping into this really confident energy here, 6 of Wands. Whether it's because you're acquiring success or you're just feeling more confident in yourself. Some of you may have like a following or you may have like influence here. You don't have to. But with this Queen of Wands reversed, I feel like this is like a person kind of envying you. And I don't know if I said this to you in your last reading, Gemini, like somebody envying you or like there being jealousy. I'm pretty sure I did say it. I get it confused sometimes, but maybe I didn't. But the Queen of Wands reversed, I feel like this is another person, Gemini. I will say if this is you, Gemini, be careful not slipping into like arrogance here. Because your success could be short-lived with the 6 of Wands. What's in the future position? What's in the future position here? You have the Death reversed. So there's also a situation here that you're trying to let go of here, Gemini. This Death reversed. Now, this could be something from the past coming back around, or that's back in your energy here, Gemini. Some of you, it's a Scorpio. It can be any sign. I'm gonna say this, Gemini. I got a couple messages here, Gemini. What's the advice? Yeah, the 5 of Swords reversed. I'm gonna say this, Gemini. You have really nothing to prove here to anybody. If you go into this, well, I'm gonna outdo them. I'm gonna outshine them. I'm gonna show them what's up. The 5 of Swords reversed is it's a lose-lose. Like you may feel like you're winning, but in the long run, like when you look back on it, you'd be like, oh, that's kind of dumb. There's no point to that. So I'd be aware of that here. I would pick your battles here, Gemini. Also, too, I wouldn't let arrogance and pride get to you because I feel a lot of you Geminis are going to be doing really well or you're going to be in this very confident energy, whether that's now or coming up in the future. Because I'm getting you, Gemini, 7 of Cups, 6 of Wands. That's the confidence energy, 6 of Wands. But also with the 7 of Cups too, I feel like it's when it comes to manifesting your ideal future and moving into the desire or moving toward the desired experiences here that you want for yourself, that's exactly what you're doing. So this Death card reverse is like there's some type of energy here from the past or something here that's in your energy that could be trying to hold you back, or it's just kind of in your energy and you need to like let go of whatever it is. What is this Death reversed? This could be a person too, is what I kind of pick up. 4 of Cups reversed. Oh my God, Gemini, what's in the outcome here? This could be to a cross watcher too, so take it as it resonates. What's in the outcome here? The 3 of Cups reversed. All right, so back to the first message. If you're dealing with a person here, let's just say this is a love relationship or whatever, it doesn't even have to be. But I see a lot of you doing well here, feeling confident. And I feel like this person is feeling some type of way about it, Gemini. I'm not saying they have envy or jealousy toward you, but they're feeling some type of way about it. It could be a positive emotion, but they're feeling some type of way about it. And so the Death card reverse, 4 Cups reverse, I feel like this person's either waking up to the reality here that you've moved on or that you're moving on, or that they're missing out, whatever the case might be. Also, I'll be aware of jealousy and gossip here, 3 of Cups in the outcome position. I'm not trying to be negative, but these are the messages coming through. We have a lot of Pisces energy. Pisces energy is messy. I'm not calling Pisces messy. I'm talking about just the shadow side of Pisces can be very messy, especially with a Mercury retrograde dealing with communication, gossip, and all that other shit. So I would be aware of that. 3 of Cups reversed. If you don't want other people knowing your business, I'll keep your business to yourself here, Gemini, because it could spread like wildfire. Now, some of you Geminis are trying to let go of something, but I feel like you may kind of still want something here. You may still want a person here. Some of you may be distracting. 3 of Cups reverse is like distraction. Like, I'm just going to go have a good time because it's going to distract me. It's kind of like useless partying or like kind of just doing useless bullshit that's not really going to get you anywhere. It's just kind of just to distract you or like numb you out, especially with the 7 of Cups upright for the read. So I would be aware of that. Now, I will say this. I'm going to focus on you here, Gemini. That the 7 of Cups, 6 of Wands, I feel like you're being encouraged to open yourself up to new experiences. The 7 of Cups is like, what do you really want at the end of the day? It's like your deep desires that sparks your imagination. It's like what you're fantasizing about, dreaming about. Obviously, you have to pay attention. I'm not falling to illusions, not falling into fantasies, but it is there is an energy here with the astrology to where it really is opening up the imagination and the possibilities of what if. And maybe this deeper understanding and deeper underlying energy of like just I just kind of get like there's this deeper awareness that you're having about a situation towards like you could see the possibilities with things here. The 5 of Swords reverse, Queen of Wands reverse. I would watch your temperament or your attitude here, Gemini. You don't have anything to prove because you may get into battles or you may cause, I don't know if you attract haters or whatever the case might be, and it just may be unnecessary. The Death card reverse, 4 of Cups reversed here. I'm also getting here too, Gemini. I kind of get this, we are in a Mercury retrograde. Death card reverse doesn't surprise me that it's here. So it's like things coming back up to be reviewed and looked at. But some of you just may kind of ignore it because you're just hoping that, whatever, it will just pass or whatever. But I kind of feel like it could be bothering you here, Gemini. I'm going to pull your astrology card and then we're going to go to Cancer. Pull this Juno, it says partnerships. See, y'all just think I be saying shit. I know what I be saying. I will say if this is like a love thing you're dealing with, Gemini, I feel like y'all both fucking want each other, to be honest with you. But there could be pride with that Queen of Wands reverse in the challenge. And the advice of 5 of Swords is like, why be in a standoff battle when you don't have to? But obviously, I understand like some people have the ball in their court and they need to do something with it. So that's kind of what I get in this situation. But I wouldn't play head games with the person or power games, because it's not going to go the way you think it's going to go. It never works that way. Either you're going to make them jealous, you're going to piss them off, and it's just going to create unnecessary problems. You might as well just be like straightforward. Or let it go. Let's do Cancer. Because a lot of the times, like, let's just say if it's like an ex or whoever, it's like, oh, well, like, I'm gonna do this so that way I can make them feel this way. It's like at the end of the day, you don't know how you're gonna make them feel, and you could just fuck the whole thing up. Let's do Cancer. All right, let's do Cancers. And that would kind of be like the delusion of all the Pisces energy right now. It's like, well, this is the idea I have in my head about what this could actually be. And if I do this and I look at this situation, I'm going to say this could be to a crosswatcher too. So. And it's like you just assume Mercury retrograde in Pisces. And you're like, you know, it's going to make the other person fill in the blank. And you don't know how they're going to fill in that blank. All right, let's do Cancer. Let's do the Cancers here. You pull the Tower here for the overall. And God, what is going on with y'all today? Welcome to eclipse season, the Tower. What's in the current energy for Cancer? Can you tell me here for the Cancers here? Yeah, the Four of Swords in your current energy. I feel like Cancers have found peace through chaos here. You found peace in the chaos, or you're finding peace through the chaos. You know, the Tower could be... Let's pull the full spread. What's the challenge here for Cancers? The Four of Wands reversed. What's the advice here for Cancers? The Knight of Wands reversed. The Nine of Wands upright. What's in the future position here? Damn, I can't pull cards today at all. The Magician. What's in the outcome here? The Justice reverse. I would pick your battles too, Cancer. This seems to be what the readings are saying today. The Nine of Wands reverse. The nine of Wands upright. Nine of Wands is already about picking your battles. What's worth your energy? What's not worth your energy? You already feel tired, which is why the Four of Swords is here in your current energy. So you're trying to either recover, or you're just trying to relax and chill, contemplate, meditate what your next decision is going to be, or just kind of see what happens here. Knight of Wands reversed though, I'll be aware of acting impulsively, especially with the Tower. I'm not sure if something has suddenly happened. You know, the Tower is usually when it's like, you know, metaphorically something gets kind of like blown apart, like, or you could just kind of like lose it, or you feel like you could just kind of feel on the edge with things. And I would say with this Mars square Uranus, impulsive energy is going to come through like a motherfucker, especially with a Mercury station direct in Pisces. So I would be, it's like, what's really worth your time and energy? Four of Swords being in your current energy, the best thing you can do is just contemplate, meditate. Obviously, if there's things that you have to do, you got to do what you got to do. But the Four of Swords, if it's not worthy of your time and your energy, don't even feed it your time and your energy. The Four of Wands reversed, I can tell that you're not happy because of how a situation has played out. Could be in regards to love with the Four of Wands reversed. Some of you could even be in regards to like a home situation, family situation here. You have the Magician here in the future position. Whatever, I do feel you will solve whatever it is here that you're thinking about. Obviously too, with the Four Swords, you could be waiting. It's like you're kind of thinking things through before you initiate something. So I see you initiating whatever this is, the Magician in the future position. But you have the Justice card reversed being here in the outcome. You're going to realize something isn't really worth it because you're going to feel like it's a lose-lose situation. So it's like you could be letting go of something here. Or you just may feel like, damn, this is just an unfair situation. Clarify this Justice card here in the outcome. Page of Cups. Somebody may try to apologize to you or make something right here with you. But you may feel like, damn, it's kind of hard to work this out, or I don't know how this is going to get worked out. Like, Justice card is, somebody can apologize, but at the end of the day, it's like, does it change anything really with the Justice card reversed? Unless their actions change, unless their behavior changes, right? So I'm just giving you examples in regards to like what the Page of Cups upright, the Justice card reverse will look like. Clarify the Magician in the future. You have the Ace of Cups here. With the Page of Swords. I'm also seeing you here starting something here or solving something. You're going to be starting something here, manifesting something, working on something. Ace of Cups here, I feel like you're going to find it very fulfilling. Page of Swords, something new that you're either going to be learning or studying here. But it's something new, just in general. Maybe something that you're reading. Maybe it's like something that you're learning. Whatever it is, I feel like you're going to be having good about what it is that you're creating and finding pleasure and joy in it. Also, you feeling more peace and serenity here. Why the four Wands reversed in the challenge? And then we're going to go to Leo. You have the Nine of Cups here. Because it's like you're not going to get your hopes up. I'm also seeing a lot of you Cancers more selfish with your energy too. I'm going to pull by the Tower here for the overall energy. You have the Ten of Wands here. And you're reaching your breaking point with things. I feel like you're reaching your breaking point with things. I see a lot of you being more selfish though with your energy. And I even see, I don't know if it's people trying to talk to you or people trying to come into your energy here, but I feel like a lot of you are going to be like, nah, I'm not even going to explore that or deal with that. But I would say, I'd watch your temper. Because I feel a lot of you Cancers have reached your breaking point here, or you're reaching your breaking point. I'd watch your temper and your impulsiveness, especially over these next couple of days, or specifically today, tomorrow. You have this ninth house card that says exploration. Yeah, you're gonna be, so ninth house can be, maybe there could be travels for some of you on the horizon with the ninth house, or maybe you're on travels right now, Cancer. But the ninth house really is about learning and studying, right? So it's about higher levels of education and wisdom. So it's like continuous study. So it's either something you're gonna be learning. Also the ninth house deals with morality, so it deals with faith. So you could be deepening your faith here. And I would say the ninth house too is like belief, like finding positivity and belief. It could be coming through something you're learning or exploring, or you deepening your faith, whatever the case might be with the ninth house. Or you just feeling that you can trust the bigger picture here. But I'll also rely on your wisdom too at the same time, and not kind of allow yourself to get triggered by things. What else with this ninth house is coming through? That's it. That's what I got for you, Cancer. Let's go to Leo. Leos. Give me 1 second, Leo. 1 second. All right. Fucking Leos. Leo's in the house. Leos. Man, this Mercury retrograde in Pisces, I feel like it's going to be one of those Mercury retrogrades for sure. So like, if things don't make sense right now, you just kind of feel like your mind is way out there in space. No, you're not crazy. We're going through a Mercury retrograde in Pisces. Or you just feel like things are chaotic and messy, shit's not working, you're not able to think logically, rationally. Oh man. I think there's something to say about Mercury being in Pisces retrograde, to where there is kind of like this psychic phenomenon, to where it's like you can pick up on just a lot of psychic energy in general. So it's like you have to have discernment, because some things could be guiding you, right? Some things could, like, intuitively, it's like you're getting these downloads, but also like having discernment. So maybe that's a message here for you, Leo. Like you could be picking up on a lot of things here, but also you need to kind of have discernment, because the one thing you can do with Mercury in Pisces is assume. So let's see here. What do we got for Leos? You pulled this 9th house too. Some of you have some travels on the horizon here. Some of you could be teachers, mentors, guides here with this 9th house. 9th house deals with growers, people that help other people grow. So it can be teachers, mentors, guides, parents. So there could also, that could be you. Also, you could be traveling here. Could be learning something here too, Leo. You'll forget that the Pisces energy too is about, also the ruling planet Pisces is Jupiter, so it does deal with wisdom, right? Learning, growing. What do we got here, Leo? The Hermit reversed. I'm going to say this. Some of you Leos have been in isolation, alienation here. 9th house, the Hermit, very similar. You have a lot of wisdom and just knowledge to share with the world in general, Leo. So if you've been wanting to show up and share things or connect to the world, I would do it here. Like the Hermit has its moments where the world needs the Hermit, and then the Hermit comes out of nowhere. You know what I mean? So it's like the Hermit's like, okay, I gotta show up to the world. They need me now. Also, too, if you're not sure about something, I would seek out an expert too, Leo. So, you may need to seek out someone who can guide you in the right direction. 9th house, Hermit reversed. Current energy you have is the Magician. What is in the challenge? What's in the challenge here for Leo? You have the 10 of Wands. Some of you just feel like you have a lot on your plate. Feeling burdened here. I like that it's not reversed though. So it's like you can handle it with the 10 of Wands, but you may be feeling like, damn, I got a lot on my plate. I got a lot to do. What's in the future position here for Leo? Yeah, the 5 of Cups reversed here. What's the advice here for Leo? The 8 of Wands. What's in the outcome for Leo? 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands here. I will say if you're a single Leo, you have someone coming your way. It's like a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Whoever this person is, I feel like they have their shit together. So this isn't like a bum or someone who just don't have their life together. This is someone who has their life together. This person's very independent too. It could be a fire sign, Leo. It could be another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Leo, I feel like you're getting over shit. You're no longer stuck on the past no more. 5 of Cups reversed in the future. You're getting over stuff. I think with the Hermit reversed, you've taken a lot of time here to process things. To the point, I feel like you kind of just need to show back up and go out, have a good time, have fun. And not kind of be in this solitude. I feel like served you well with the Hermit, but not alienation and like total disconnection here. I have other messages here that we're about to get into, but the 8 of Wands is your advice. If you want, go, like, now's the time to kind of go on the adventure of life. You also have this 9th house card as well, which 9th house does deal with the bigger, larger adventures. I think now's the time for you to go on the adventures. Ten of Wands in the challenge position. Some of you just feel super burdened. Or you have a lot of responsibility here, but I feel like Eight of Wands, if I would start moving in the direction of the things that excite you. So if there's like things you want to do, I would prioritize those things too. Because the Ten of Wands reverse is like, maybe you just need to just kind of change your priorities here a little bit. But I do see the hard work that you're putting in. Nine of Pentacles upright is like it's paying off here for you. So I just got a message that came through really quickly. But I feel here with the Nine of Pentacles, you really enjoying your lifestyle. Nine of Pentacles, having a good time, excited. Some of you are going to be doing fun things here in the future if you're not already doing them now. Some of you could already be doing them now, but there could be like fun things that are unfolding here in the future. Whether, I don't know, maybe you're traveling or maybe you're just going on this larger adventure. This larger adventure here is unfolding for you. It could even be in regards to love and romance too. The audio's cut? No, it ain't. Refresh it. I can see on my thing. I have the audio mixer up, so I know that the audio is working. And if you can't hear me, then you can't hear me. So I don't know. You probably can't hear what I'm saying, but you can refresh. You can try to read my lips. Refresh it. Some of y'all are lone wolves. Like, I don't care if you have people around you, Leo. I feel like you're like a lone wolf. You're a lone lion. It's like if you're not leading the pack, you ain't part of the pack. You're gonna go lead your own pack. All right, cool. Now I got another message here coming through for you, Leo. Look, if some of you are the Hermit reversed, if you're feeling alienated, isolated here, or just like you're in the Hermit energy too much, it's like it's time for you to kind of go back out into the world and enjoy your life or go on a larger adventure. You're actually being called to a larger adventure here, Leo, with this ninth house. Some of you it is like moving and traveling. And I feel like if you did move or if you did travel here, I feel like it would suit you really well with the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. And it would also like allow for you to get out of like whatever this Five of Cups energy was or is. But I don't even feel like this is really in your energy anymore coming up in the future with the Five of Cups reversed. So like there is this, I get like there's this big let go energy that you're going through. Welcome to all this Pisces energy. But I think it's time to initiate new things. The 10 of Wands sometimes in the challenge is like, hey, if you want these bigger, larger adventures in your life, the 10 of Wands is like, don't be afraid to take up, don't fear the responsibility of it. Eight of Wands is the height of ambition. So it's like moving in the direction of your ambitions. The 10 of Wands is, yeah, it may come with extra responsibility, or it's like maybe you have to commit to something, or maybe it's going to come with obligations, but I feel like it'll be worth it with the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands in the outcome. It'll definitely be worth it. I'm seeing a lot of you, your hard work paying off too in regards to like money. Yeah, some of you, it's like your home situation, Five of Cups reversed, 10 of Pentacles reversed here in the future position. Some of you, I'm getting here, Leo, it's like you don't want to be, how do I explain this? I think it's change of environment here, Leo, or change of lifestyle. But it doesn't even feel like something that's major. It's more so either like changing your environment. Somebody's like literally moving. Ninth house, 10 of Pentacles reverse, which deals with the home. Nine of Pentacles is like you're independent and exploring new things. Nine of Wands. Eight of Wands also travels. So this definitely could be like a move, a change of location, a change of environment here. You feeling more free, independent. I'm also getting like a very strong love energy in your energy. It could be with a fire sign. It could be with any sign. I think some of you Leos feeling pressured to like figure out your living situation. If you don't feel that now, I feel like you will, but you're like, fuck, I gotta figure this out. And maybe you're already figuring it out. But I do see you, I don't know, there's something on the horizon though for you, Leo, that with the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you're gonna be really enjoying your life, especially with the Knight of Wands. All right, let's do Virgos. some of y'all just maybe kind of be depressed at home. You're like, I'm gonna be honest, Leo, I feel for some of you, you're like, damn, I just feel like I'm, you just feel stuck. What's y'all's 4th house, Leo? Because I'm Scorpio, right? So the Scorpio axis is getting hit for you. Especially the Mars, Uranus square, Aquarius, Taurus. You're in the mix, so it's squaring also Leo. But the one place where it's really, where energy is, where the blind spot is, I feel, is like the Scorpio energy. It could be like the 4th house, which deals with like things pertaining to your home, how you feel emotionally. So what do we got here for Virgos? Virgo, I'm doing your reading right after this. So I'm going to be doing live. So I'm going to do the Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio reading live. I'm not going to pre-record it and upload it. I'm just going to do it right after this video. You pulled a Sirius card that says Nurture here. Some of you are going to redo something. You're going to redo something. And it's not that all is bad. It's just like you're going to redo something. So you're redoing something. Or maybe you're already redoing something. Let's take a look here for Virgo. I was about to call you Taurus, so some of you may have Taurus in your placements. What's the overall energy here for Taurus? You have the High Priestess reversed. I feel like Virgos, you've been staying quiet here about something. If there's anything here that you need to communicate, I would do it. The High Priestess can be it could be secrets, like you knowing secrets or something like that. But I really give it the High Priestess. Like sometimes the High Priestess is good to have mystery, or it's good to be observant and just be aware and not say anything, like silence. But with it being reversed, it's like now it's working against you. So if there's anything that you need to communicate or say, I think now's the time to get out of the energy of being passive here. I think people are picking up on this too, if I had to say, Virgo. It's like sometimes we can hide like what it is that we feel, or like we can hide like our intentions. Like we can conceal our intentions, but after a while, like some people, it'll just come through. Like sometimes you think it's hidden, but it's not. Like, all right, let's see here. What's your current energy, Virgo? You have the 7 of Wands here in your current energy. Oh shit, Virgo. I've been getting this energy though for you for a while, Virgo. I really have. What's the challenge here for Virgos? Yeah, the Queen of Cups reversed here. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm telling you, I think it doesn't have to be a person, but I think this could be you. I think you're emotionally frustrated and upset. I feel like you're kind of your tolerance is lowering, is running out here. Like 7 of Wands is feeling like you need to stand up for yourself, or yeah, you feel like you need to stand up for yourself here more. 7 of Wands. Or close off here emotionally, or not let your emotions be manipulated or taken advantage of. What's in the future? Is it really the audio? Is it really that bad? Y'all let me know. I mean, it could be on my end, but I don't think so, because it would show on my audio levels here. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. You can try refreshing it. Let me switch mics actually. I got 2. Gotta have a backup plan. Let's see. Can you hear me now? We're just gonna turn it to a Verizon commercial. Eight of Pentacles reversed here in the future position. Audio good? All right. What's the advice? Five of Wands reversed here. What's in the outcome here? Knight of Cups reversed. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you Virgos are... I just feel like you ain't got time for BS. Five of Wands reversed here. I feel like you're trying to be mature about it, but also at the same time, Queen of Cups reversed, High Priestess reversed. So you can't hold your silence anymore, or you're done being silent about things. Some of you are on the verge of you're just tired of being silent about things. The Five of Wands reversed. I would try to avoid unnecessary like conflict or drama though. Five of Wands reversed. But also too, whatever it is that you're upset about could smooth itself over, right? Like the Five of Wands reversed is, yeah, things could feel frustrating or you can feel upset. Other people could be upset, frustrated, whatever the case might be, but it will usually cool off. Eight of Pentacles reversed. I feel some of you also here coming up in the future. Things that you're working on at this time. That's why you pulled the Seers card. So it's like you could actually be redoing things, or maybe you're being pushed to redo things here. Relook at things, re-examine things here. Because the Eight of Pentacles reversed is like needing to make a change in regards to like your work or how you're going about something, like how you're working on something because you're not seeing progress. Knight of Cups here in the outcome position. Yeah, I'm going to clarify this. But I think... let's see. The Ace of Wands reversed here. Some of you, there could be a person trying to come your way, but you're just not interested in this person at all. Or you may feel like someone's not interested in you. If that's the case, maybe they're not, from what I'm seeing. But yeah, I see when it comes to your work, a lot of you wanting to revise things or like redo things. Because if you're going to give your time and energy to things, it's like you want to give your time and energy to things that are actually emotionally and spiritually fulfilling, or that are at least going to work and progress. But this Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands, this is your heart not filling in something here. Like you're not feeling the excitement, Ace of Wands reversed. So it's like you're really being pushed to kind of get out of the energy of passiveness with the High Priestess reversed and having to change things here. Why the Eight of Pentacles? Like, it doesn't surprise me that this Eight of Pentacles reversed is here, because even we're still in eclipses, and also Six of Wands reversed. You also may feel like you're not getting the validation or the recognition that you want in regards to your work, or you're not standing out, or you're not getting the success, or you're not feeling successful. But I think with all the Pisces energy, Mercury retrograde in Pisces, it is going to bring this up to where Pisces is really meaning. So like if things don't have the deep spiritual connection and fulfillment and the meaning there, you're going to start to question a lot of things and be like, I want to change this because this doesn't really feel aligned. I'm going to clarify this Five of Wands reversed, and then we're going to go to Libra, the Sun card here. I will say this though, the best thing you can do with the Sun card upright is to keep a positive attitude. Five of Wands is, don't let little shit trigger you here and make situations worse. Five of Wands is fighting fire with fire. The Sun card is, you don't need to fight things. You don't need to fight fire with fire. The Sun card is being optimistic, or trying to be optimistic, not letting things get to you here. Also too, if you want to change things, don't be afraid to stand out here with the Sun card. But I also will say this too, the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands in the future position. If you want attention, or if you want to stand out, or if you kind of want to step into the spotlight, you can do it. But I will say this, I would make sure that you're not just doing it just so you can get the attention. Now, this may not make sense now, but I'm going to be real with you, because we're fucking human and we do this shit. That if you do get any type of success and attention, you'll feel like it's short-lived. So if you're going to do something, you might as well do it because it's actually really in alignment of like who you are and what it is that you want to do, who it is that you want to be, how you want to lead. The Sun card. So that's what I got for you, Virgos. We're going to go to Libra. Libras. What do we got for Libras here? Libra. Just want to say I appreciate everybody being here. I was looking forward to doing this live today. Thank you all for hitting that thumbs up button too. I really appreciate it. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button, be sure to do it. But yeah, y'all have been great lately. I mean, you guys are always great, but the comments I've been getting, even the emails I've been getting lately, have been super positive, super supportive. I don't know, y'all just been showing me a lot of love, so I appreciate y'all. I even have people like coming back like months later about their readings. I mean, like thanking me. So anyways, it's just nice to see. Let's see, what is, can you tell me for Libra? Oh, Libras. Be sure to follow my astrology channel. I'll be posting on there pretty soon. What's going on, Libras? North Node, the future. Back to the future, huh, Libra? Some of you could be, for me to say that. Some of you could be getting like these intuitive signals, or maybe there's like symbols, it could even be your dreams, kind of revealing things to you about the future. Now, you don't have to be some prophet, or you don't even have to be psychic, but it almost in a way it's like you could be kind of picking up on where the future is going. But also, I would say with this North Node card is, I feel like you're just hungry to create, you know, the North Node is establishing a better future for yourself, right? It's like overthrowing the old and establishing something new. So I feel like that's what it is that you're wanting, what it is that you're feeling at this time. You could be feeling too that the future, just things are changing in general. All right, let's jump in. Libra, what's the overall energy here for you? You have the Nine of Wands reversed here. I also feel like you're done putting energy and effort into things that just aren't really worth it here. A lot of you are letting go of things. The Fool card and the Death card here. You're leaping into new experiences, which would be the North Node. Let's get the full picture here. What's in your current energy, Libra? You have the Seven of Pentacles reversed here. What's the future? I don't know. What's the challenge here for Libra? Pull the Five of Wands. Oh, Lord. Libra. What's in the future here? Yeah, the sun's on that North Node right now. Yeah. Six of Wands here. I love that y'all know astrology because it makes it so much funner. For me to say that, I'll come back to that here in a moment. I'm gonna tell you something, Libra. What's in the outcome here for Libra? The Ten of Pentacles reversed. What's the advice? The Star card. Don't give up, Libra. What the North Node being here, the type of ideal future that you really want to create for yourself can happen. It could already be happening. But if you don't think it's gonna happen, I feel like it will happen. Now, maybe it's not going to go the way you expect, but just be open to how the universe is taking you there. Pisces energy, the shadow of it would be, well, I expect this, and then it doesn't go that way and you're disappointed. But it's more so, I'm going to be open to the subtle nudges of the universe and what it's revealing to me, like what it's showing me. And through that, I'll contemplate, meditate, and see what it actually is saying. And what it's showing me, what the direction it's trying to point me to. Nine of Wands reversed, though, is your overall energy with the Seven of Pentacles reversed here. Some of you Libras could be feeling exhausted. Nine of Wands reversed is feeling like you're overexerting your energy too much. The Seven of Pentacles reversed. It's feeling like you're overexerting your energy too much. The Seven of Pentacles reversed is feeling like you're overexerting your energy too much. The Seven of Pentacles reversed is feeling like you're overexerting your energy too much. The Seven of Pentacles reversed is feeling like you're overexerting your energy too much. The Seven of Pentacles reversed is feeling like you're overexerting your energy too much. The Seven of Pentacles reversed is feeling like you're overexerting your energy too much. The Seven of Pentacles reversed is feeling like you're overexerting your energy too much. The Seven of Pentacles reversed is feeling like you're overexerting your energy too much. The Seven of Pentacles reversed is feeling like you're overexerting your energy too much. The Seven of Pentacles reversed is feeling like you're overexerting your energy too much. The Seven of Pentacles reversed is feeling like you're overexerting your energy too much. The Seven of Pentacles reversed is feeling like I think you're really looking at things and trying to improve things. The Seven of Pentacles does deal with conventional. The North Node is unconventional. So it's like when it comes to changing things here in your life, whether you're experiencing stagnancy or whether you're experiencing a plateau or just wanting more for yourself, wanting to accelerate the growth of things, I feel like it's going to happen here. The Star card as the advice is actually asking for you to have hope. Because the Star card is when you nurture hope, your faith will grow. And that's what I feel, that's what you need at this time, is to have faith, have hope. Now, not to be delusional, right? I don't know, maybe Delulu is the Salulu. They say that shit. But then sometimes it's not. You just end up with egg on your face. But I think it wouldn't hurt. I think you need to have hope and faith here and continuously nurture that hope and faith. Because the Star card is about the future, is Aquarius. The Five of Wands being in your challenge. Some of you may have haters in your challenge, or there could be frustrations, disagreements. Maybe there's a clash of egos and personalities here, but it's not that big of a deal. The Star card is you may have to lead by example here and like not engage in that lower vibration with the Five of Wands, or let the anger get to you. Someone said, yes, coffee pot broke this morning. That's so Nine of Wands reversed. Like, ah, damn, I'm already tired and I ain't got no coffee. You do have the Six of Wands in the future position. I do feel you will be successful here. The Ten of Pentacles reversed in the outcome position. I still think there's things that you're figuring out when it comes to your home life and your stability. You may ultimately be questioning here your legacy in a way. What I mean by legacy is like your long-term goals, like where things are headed long-term. So you're figuring things out, and this could include like your home situation. This can improve like job and career work. But I do see you here with the Six of Wands feeling confident and getting success. You could even be getting recognition or attention. What's this? You have the King of Cups reversed here with the Six of Wands. Make sure that you're not just trying to get attention because you need attention. Like this would be like emotionally you need to feel validated. So like you'll do something just to get attention. Six of Wands, King of Cups reversed. So I'll be aware of that. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Three of Swords reversed. I do feel also too, though, when it comes to whether it's your home situation, living situation, or a home, or things dealing with long-term plans and trying to figure out just like sort of how everything's going to come together. I do feel you'll start to figure that out with this Three of Swords reversed. Maybe for some of you, it's like been an issue for a long time. But I feel like that it's, you'll start to figure things out more here. I'm gonna put one more on this Three of Swords. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. It's kind of similar to the Leo reading. So if you have Leo in your placements, I'll watch the Leo read because they kind of get a similar vibe here. But the Nine of Pentacles, I see you being, for one, I feel like your money looks good here. You feeling more financially independent or free. You could already be in that energy now, but I just feel you're feeling independent and free, and it just feels like things are improving here. Some of you are kind of nervous about taking a risk here. The Full Nine of Swords and the Strength card. But I feel like, the Strength card is courage. So it's like needing to have courage, especially when it's like if you're entering into new experiences right now, or if you want to kind of leap outside your comfort zone, or if you kind of want to take chances with things, I would, if you want what it is that you really want, or if you're doing what it is that you really want, now's the time for you to have courage. Why this King of Cups reversed? Yeah, the Seven of Cups reversed. Yeah, I knew it. Also, too, I would be aware of, you yourself ought to be aware of manipulation, too, from others. Some of you, there could be like envy or jealousy because of your status or because of your position or like what you do. It's nothing to even be worried about or to be afraid of or anything like that. But yeah, I would pay attention to the vibes. It's not going to affect you anyways. But also too, back to what I'm saying, because I'm just being hermetic when I read these reads, right? Like I'm not looking at it if it's positive or negative. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I'm just gonna give you the positive and the negative of the reading. Whether you're doing it, someone else is doing it, and then you, with your own fucking consciousness, can be like, yeah, that's not me, or it is me. But I would say the Six of Wands upright, Seven of Cups reverse, King of Cups reverse. I would be aware of getting attention if you need some type of emotional validation. I don't even feel like you need to do that. But I do see you being moving in the direction of success, feeling confident. And really with the North Node, if you've been feeling stuck, I mean, things are already accelerating and changing. All this energy on the North Node, the Sun's on the North Node, Mercury's retrograding, got Venus here on top of fucking Mercury. We're in an eclipse cycle. Mars is squaring Uranus right now where the eclipse took place. Like the future's changing, things are changing. So you're probably experiencing this vibe shift. And even if it feels kind of chaotic or all over the place or you're not sure, I feel like you should trust your intuition and trust the process here. Like you're headed in the right direction. Let's do Scorpio. Scorps. Am I a Scorpio? Did I skip a sign? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. No, I did all of them. All right. I'm tired of digging these holes, Grandpa. I want to ask too damn bad. You keep digging. I feel like that was a message for Libra. Some of y'all just tired. All right, let's see here. Scorpio. What do we got for the Scorpions? You pulled 8th house mystery here. It's a mystery. It ain't a Scorpio reading unless the 8th house is involved. Let's see. Gemini in the building. I'm outside, bird just pooped on me. You know that's good luck, right? If a bird shits on you, it's good luck. I remember a bird shit on me back in 2022. And I had or was it 2022? I had a fucking great year that year. Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio rules the 8th. Scorpio does rule the 8th. That's why I said it ain't a Scorpio reading unless the 8th house. Overall energy pulled 4 of Wands. It's about to heat up, Scorpio. You about to do I see a lot of you having a good time here, Scorpio, whether it's now or coming up in the future. Four Wands. Celebrating. If this is love, y'all know what the 8th house is, right? Let's see. What's in the current energy for Scorpio? You have the 7 of Pentacles here. I will say your hard work is paying off, Scorpio. You know, one thing about Scorpio is it don't matter. They'll make it happen. Right? Scorpio, you rule life force energy. Chi. So it's like you'll tap into that shit to create what it is that you want, you know. And like we all have that ability to do that, right? It's the Scorpio energy. But I'm also getting something too about your energy. Like your energy could be very like magnetic at this time. 8th house does kind of have that magnetic quality. So like if you have 8th house placements or whatever the case might be, right? Or just the 8th house archetype here. It's like there's it's like your aura could be attractive. But I would say here that your hard work is paying off. 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. Especially if you've been investing into things. I feel like you'll be able to see the return on investments here. What's in the challenge? Some of you Scorpios, if you're wondering like if you've peaked past your prime or if you're past your prime, I feel like you're not. I feel like I don't even think you hit your prime yet. I don't know why I'm getting this, but the 8th house is regenerative. So it's like it deals with energy. So it's like you're actually going through some type of regeneration period here in your life. Like your light, like your energy is like, there's something here about your energy being regenerated. That's why the 8th house is, you know, metaphor. Well, yeah, like the 8th house deals with, it's like rebirth, right? Transformation, death and rebirth. So there's one thing about the 8th house is like it regenerates things. But some of y'all are wondering, I don't know why I get this, is just what I get. If you're questioning like, am I past my prime? Am I getting too old? I don't even think you've hit your prime. Now maybe some of you have outlived your prime, right? Maybe you're not. Maybe the prime, maybe prime time has gone by. I don't has gone away, but maybe you about to hit another one. I'm not sure. That would be a Scorpio thing. What's the challenge? You have the 5 of Wands here. You could be frustrated. I also feel too, you're gonna be doing really well, and you do have haters. You know, the 8th house, it's not necessarily hidden enemies, but it's like what's hidden from you that you'll discover. And I think what you'll discover is like, oh, I think these people, like you'll probably discover like people, I don't know, like they're hating on you or they just got a problem with you. It's like, okay. Now 8th house can stir up jealousy, envy, power games, so I would stay away from that. I mean, if you want to play the game of power, go ahead and play it, because you ain't going to stop a Scorpio from playing the game of power. It's just in your nature. But I would go about it responsibly. Scorpio. I feel like with Scorpios, it's not even that you try to play the game of power. It's just, I don't know. It's just how it is. Like, it's in Scorpio's nature. When I say power, it's not so you have control or whatever. It's just more so that you know your power. So it's like you know how to navigate situations to where you don't give away your power. And that could fucking bother people because they want your energy, 8th house. They want your energy. What's the advice? You have the 4 of Swords here. I wouldn't let any conflict get to you here. 4 of Swords, if you're frustrated, take time, take a break. People are frustrated with you, I'll call you back. Right? Like, or call them back, or just be like, hey, I'm gonna take time to myself, whatever. Also, some of you Scorpios are impatient. What's the future position here for Scorpio? 8 of Swords here. Did I pick this up for you last time you were reading? I said, don't allow yourself to get gaslit, Scorpio. If you feel like you're being gaslit, you're being gaslit. I'm not going to I said this to you last time you're reading. If you feel like you're being gaslit in a situation with the 5 of Wands, you are being gaslit. I wouldn't gaslight yourself either with the 8 of Swords. Why the 8 of Swords here? I'm pretty sure I said this to you last time in your last reading. Somebody please confirm that, because I feel like people just think I'm talking out my ass when I say that shit. I'm not. But I also have another message here with this 8th house. The Wheel of Fortune reversed here. You know, Scorpio, what's the advice? Or no, what's the outcome here? The 4 of Cups here. Scorpio, you may mess things up. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, for one, I will say, if you feel like you're being gaslit, you're being gaslit. No, you're not crazy. You're being gaslit. And it's all power and control tactics, 8th house. Trust me, I have 8th house placements. I know this shit. I had to learn this shit. Sometimes I want the power. It's like, but the 8th house is like, you got to be careful with 8th house energies because people who have 8th house placements, like karma could come to you very quickly if you have 8th house placements, but also karma comes to other people very quickly as well. But I would say not to mess your own self up here, because I would say here that the 8 of Swords, especially with the 8th house deals with ignorance. So it can, I'm not calling you ignorant, but it can be like what you're not aware of. That's why the 8th house deals with hidden knowledge. You have to find it, and then you become wise and gain wisdom, 9th house. So with the 8 of Swords being here, it's usually what you're blind to, and the Wheel of Fortune being here reversed. It's like you could be sabotaging yourself. And then the 4 of Cups being in the outcome position, being like, why does this keep happening to me? Why do I keep repeating this cycle? Why does this keep happening in a situation? The Wheel of Fortune reversed, repeating a cycle. Why is this here? The 6 of, oh. Yeah, the 6 of Wands, 5 of Swords here. If I were you, wow. Words are just slipping out. You have success here, but I also want to say the 6 of Wands is just, you got to be confident in yourself, Scorpio, 6 of Wands. 5 of Swords being here. Some of you don't even see the advantages you have in situations. So play to your strengths, play to your advantages. That doesn't mean you have to dominate and control others. Or it's nothing. It's more so just like, where is your power lie? And then capitalize on where your power lies. What are your advantages? It's like if you're playing chess, you want to make the right moves. Fucking make the right moves. Why would you make a move and you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, for one, I would be confident in yourself. Because some of you, Scorpio, you may sabotage your own self here. But this could be other people too. Jealous, 5 of Swords, 8 of Swords, whatever the case might be. So, yeah. I'm going to say this, though. If you feel like you're being gaslit, you're being gaslit. And maybe this won't make sense right now. It makes sense later. And I feel like someone doesn't like seeing you being in this confident energy. You pulled solar flares. It says activate here. I definitely get this regenerative energy here happening for you. The solar flares, 8th house energy. But I'm also, yeah. So I'll be aware of that, Scorpio. And some of you, if you're like, I don't know why I get this message for you. If you feel as if, am I past my prime? Or I don't think so, Scorpio. I don't even think some of you have hit your prime yet. Or maybe you're about to start hitting your prime. It's kind of hard to explain. Or let's just say you've had a prime moment in your life and you're wondering, like, will I be able to like recreate that? Maybe you won't be able to recreate it, but maybe, I don't know, maybe you can create something even better. Or like maybe you'll have like another peak experience or something like that. All right, so let's do Sagittarius. Scorpio, or I actually wanted to say in the Scorpio reading, I was going to say some of you have Sagittarius placements. So you may have major Sagittarius placements, whoever the Scorpio reading, like I just did Scorpio, you may have major Sagittarius placements. If you don't worry about it, but I was kind of picking that up. All right, let's do Sagittarius. What do we got? Midhaven, the pinnacle, where the eclipse will be in your 10th house, the lunar eclipse. Some of you may have Leo placements. I say that because I'm getting that song. It's by Ian Van Dahl. It's Castles in the Sky. Right now, Sagittarius, I feel like you're very much focused on, you could say your legacy here with the Midhaven, but like these big goals here, like castles in the sky. Some of you may have Scorpio placements, because if you're feeling like you're past your prime, or like maybe your prime has gone away or whatever, I don't think so. Or you may be wondering like, will I ever hit my prime? I feel like you will. And I don't even say the word prime or use prime. So I know this is like a specific message here. What is the overall energy here for, you have the Queen of Swords here. In the current energy for Sag, you have the Knight of Wands here. Damn. Sag, I feel like you just don't care. Knight of Wands reversed. You also have the Sun card reversed at the bottom of the deck. Midhaven is the most public part of the sky, right? So it can represent your public image. It can represent status, reputation. But it's also wanting the spotlight, or wanting to be in the spotlight, wanting success, fame. I will say with that Knight of Wands reverse the Sun card, I would be aware of attracting unwanted attention to yourself. Because you may know how to grab attention. I feel like Sagittarius doesn't know how to grab attention. So you may know how to grab attention or get attention. But it could be short-lived, or it could be attention that you're like, oh, fuck, I shouldn't have done that, or I shouldn't have said that. But I do get with this Knight of Wands, I feel like for some of you, it's like you may be experiencing like, some of y'all upset. What's in the challenge? Queen of Swords for the overall energy. It's like you're seeking clarity when it comes to your situation. You're trying to understand. Also, it could be dealing with things with communication too. I feel like there's just things here that you're just frustrated about. Some of you, it's like your own self-expression that you're frustrated with. Now, hear me out for a second. Let's pull your challenge, but it could be your own frustration here, or your own frustration. I can't talk. I can't deal with this Mercury being in Pisces right. And it is squaring Sagittarius. So yeah, Sagittarius, you're probably feeling a little sensitive. You do have the Ten of Cups reversed here in your challenge. Now, some of you could be like your own self-expression. I wouldn't even trip about it. I don't know why I get that. You have the Ten of Cups reversed though in your challenge. Some of you, it's like family. That's the challenge. What's in the future? We have the Devil card here. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. This is no bueno, son. What is the advice? You have the Six of Swords here. Listen, if you're not happy somewhere, Six of Swords is get the fuck out of there, right? Six of Swords is move in the desired direction that's going to make you happy. Because I'm not saying all is bad in your life. I don't get that. It's just like the Ten of Cups reverse is like, you know, you could be more happier. And I think there's things that you're working toward, but there's like there's certain things going on in your life to where it's not really allowing for you to be able to really be in that Ten of Cups energy. So the Six of Swords is move in the direction of where your happiness is, right? Like Six of Swords is like getting out of a situation that you're not happy with, getting clear on what it is that you want and moving in that direction. The Devil card is here in the future, but I feel like there's things here that you're stuck to. Now, if you're in a relationship, maybe this is like, maybe you two could be, there's codependence with finances or like your living situation. It don't have to be that, right? But I do pick that up here. It's just, I feel like you're dealing with a toxic situation here with the Devil card. There's so many avenues to this. Some of you, it's not even that things are probably toxic. They could be. It's just that you're just stuck to something and you got to get out of it. And I would say if this is anything related to career, Midhaven, King of Pentacles reversed here, it's like some of you may be leaving a job or you may be changing something in regards to your job because you're not happy with how things are. Now, I will say here as well that I think this devil card is you, Sagittarius, like getting control over things. Sometimes the devil card isn't always about toxicity. It's like when we need to actually be more secure and be more strict with things. Like we need to be the one to restrict things. And it's like we kind of have to do what it is that you have to do. And the King of Pentacles reversed, I feel a lot of you could be either walking away from a job or changing something in regards to your job or figuring out some type of career situation here. Which I do feel like you'll figure it out with the Queen of Swords upright. Advice, Six of Swords, keep moving the desired direction that's going to make you happy. Like, I know you hear that a lot, but the Ten of Cups reversed is you don't feel totally in alignment with your ideal future. And that's really coming up with this Sun of the North Node in Pisces. And all this energy is squaring you, Sag. And technically, Pisces is your 4th house of like home, your foundation. And this lunar eclipse will be in Virgo in the 10th house of work, career. So that axis, I feel, is really being highlighted here. Why the double card here in the future for Sag, and then we're going to go to Capricorns. The Eight of Swords. Yep. You feel stuck, restricted. King of Pentacles reversed, King of Wands in the outcome. Some of you are going to really take control over your career. I'm also saying this, you're going to take really control over your career, your public image, your status, reputation. And it's not to say that any of that's because there's negative things going on. It's just more so the King of Wands is like, it is kind of like the Saturn-Neptune conjunction in Aries. It's like, who do you really want to be? Like, what is your identity? Like, also Aries can deal with like freedom and whatever you feel restricted by Saturn. It's like, okay, first, yeah, you may have to look at the real limitations and restrictions around that and figure that out. So that way you can kind of have that freedom energy, or you can kind of be who you want to be, live the type of life that you want to live. Be happy, because Aries is your 5th house. But I do feel you're stuck in something that you're having to get clarity on and work out. This Devil, Eight of Swords. And I'm not gonna lie, the Five of Pentacles here, it's a bit of a struggle. It's a struggle. But your advice being the Six of Swords is, it's like you're already getting out of this energy. It's just like you just have to keep rowing the boat. Yeah, strength card. You gotta use your strength, but also you gotta tap into your courage too. Whether it's to get out of a work situation, a living situation, change a work situation, change a living situation. Because otherwise you're just gonna be feeling restricted, stuck in your head, overthinking, just like feeling like you're going crazy. This is Sagittarius. And I feel like some of you are on the verge of doing something unconventional or taking some type of, unconventional action here. Especially when it comes to work or career. King of Pentacles reversed, King of Wands upright. Especially if you're an entrepreneur, like you may do something different. Especially if you're struggling with money and resources and finances. It's like you may have to do something different. So, that's what I got for you, Sage. But I like the King of Wands in the outcome, because like if you feel restricted, now you won't be with the King of Wands. But the Six of Swords strength card is the advice. Like you're gonna have to have the courage to row the boat in the direction of where you want to go, and to get out of a situation that you're stuck in, that you feel stuck in. So it's gonna take your active strength too. All right, let's do Capricorns. Also, too, some of you will start to wake up to the realization of how toxic something is. Now, when I say toxic, I'm not just talking about relationships. I'm talking, this is going to be like work, career, your living situation, your fucking own bad habits. All right, let's do Capricorns. What do we got for Capricorns here? Capricorn. What do we got for Capricorns here? Oh, shit. All right. Capricorn, you got something to say. 8 of Wands. What's in the current energy here for Capricorn? We got the King of Wands here. Capricorn, I have been liking your vibe lately. 8 of Wands, King of Wands. A lot of you Capricorns are full of ambition, full of energy. You could even be excited for the changes that are on the horizon. Or you're making changes here or feeling the changes, 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is acceleration of change. So it's like once things get rolling, it's like the domino effect. And I feel like this eclipse is sort of like a domino effect. I think it starts with Mars square Uranus, like the domino getting flicked over. And then all this Pisces energy is just like everything just falling over. But falling over would mean like change. But you're definitely in your power at this time, Capricorn, King of Wands. In your confidence. For my entrepreneurs out there, self-employed, even if you're not, even if you just have your own personal endeavors, the sky really is the limit. Or you can say the universe, whatever you want to call it. It really is the limit with the 8 of Wands. I'm not saying it's going to be all easy breezy. But I will say with the 8 of Wands, like, you know, this is about the height of ambition. So it's like going big or go home. What's in the challenge for Capricorn? You have the Moon card reversed here. I'm also seeing too, you getting out of, I think Capricorn, you're also starting to see the realities of situations too. You may be seeing where you've held yourself back because of your own shadows and your own fears. And if you've been in the shadows, I feel like Capricorn, you may make a really bold move here in the future. And it's because it's almost as if you've been in the shadows. I don't know if you have just been observing. I don't know. It's like, it could be like right timing as well. Like 8 of Wands could be like synchronistic things that click in place. And then it's just like, it's just things accelerate. So I don't know if you're about to make some type of bold move or you're going to see like a bold move to be made. What's in the future position? A lot of you Capricorns are also mastering the art of timing, I feel, as well. I'm seeing some of you Capricorns set trends here. Like, this is an interesting. Could be setting a trend or like you're seeing a trend. So it's like you're capitalizing on it or just knowing where things are going. It's like you do have this sixth sense here, Capricorn. What's in the future position? You have the 9 of Cups here. I knew that this is a positive read. I just knew it right out the bag. 9 of Cups, I feel like you're getting your wish fulfilled here. You feeling content, satisfied. The changes that are happening here for you, I feel like you'll be excited about. What's the advice here for Capricorn? You have the 9 of Swords here. I would say not to let your fears get to you. Some of you, it's like you have insomnia too. It's like you haven't been able to sleep. I feel you on that one, Capricorn. Not insomnia, but my sleep schedule is an interesting one right now. I would say, yeah, like worries, concerns, fears that you have is, you know, the Moon card can be illusions, right? So your imagination making things worse than they need to be at certain times. So I'll just be aware of that. Also, though, I want to ignore something too. Like if something's been bugging you, it's like, hey, you should check this out, or hey, you should maybe look into this. I would do it because I feel like otherwise you can do whatever you want, but you may feel it's just going to get louder and louder until like you have to do something. What's in the outcome? You have the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like whatever it is you're working toward, you're going to see growth here. You're going to see real results, real growth here. Also, the way something is being built or come together, the way something's either being built, coming together, or something here that you're acquiring, cultivating, I feel like you'll be like, yeah, this is worth it, or I like how this is panning out. So straight to the point, Capricorn. Let's pull your Oracle card and we're going to go to Aquarius. I think Capricorn got the best read. Pull this Leo card that says shine. Some of you may have Leo in your placements. I'm also seeing your confidence increasing here too. And I see you shining. Like you standing out. You could be getting attention. I don't even think you give a fuck about the attention. Some of y'all, all y'all want is money. Y'all don't care about fame or public image or none of that shit. Maybe you do, but you don't at the same time. Or just success in general. That's what I got for you. Let's go to Aquarius. It's like Tupac said, all I want is money. Fuck the fame. I'm a simple man. All right, let's do Aquarius. Aquarius. All I want is money. Fuck the fame. I'm a simple man. There, I said it again. What do we got for Aquarius? What's going on with the aliens? The Strength card reversed. Some of you may have Leo in your placements. The Strength reversed. I feel like you're trying to get control over something here, Aquarius. The Knight of Swords. What's the advice here for Aquarius? You have the Hangman here. Or not the advice, it's a challenge. Maybe we'll look at it from the advice way too. What's in the future for Aquarius? You have the Five of Wands here. Some of you might definitely have some fucking Leo placements. What's the advice here for Aquarius? You have the Temperance card here. And what's the outcome here for Aquarius? You have the World card. I feel a lot of you Aquariuses, so this is the first message I'm getting here. You're integrating a deep part of your shadow. So, especially when it comes to your assertiveness, like when it comes to your, you can say your courage with the Strength card reverse. Like one thing about the Strength card reverse could be that for some reason your Yang energy has been suppressed for whatever reason. Past experiences, I don't know. Maybe it was never cultivated. I'm not sure. But I feel like what you're learning is how to kind of tap back into that Yang energy, tap back into that self-determination, to that courage, to that strength, to that bravery. I'm not saying you don't have those things, but I feel like you're developing these things on a deeper level at this time. I will say that now Saturn, your ruling planet, also your ruling planet, being in Aries, is that is what Aries is. It's about courage, strength, bravery, self-determination. It's about that Mars assertive energy. And I see you channeling that more here. It's like you're tapping more into that here. Especially if there's anything you need to communicate, say, act decisively on. You have the Knight of Swords in your current energy. Five of Wands in the future. But I don't think this Five of Wands is necessarily conflict. Five of Wands like needing to express yourself. Or playing the game. Five of Wands could be competition. Right? And strength would be, like in order to win competitions, you need strength. It doesn't have to be active. It doesn't have to be like physical strength. It's just needing to have strength, right? Because you're going to face resistance. You're going to face obstacles in competition. There could be something going on with your sixth house. What is your sixth house? Cancer. You got Jupiter there. It does go direct. Right? Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, so you could be learning emotional strength or something like that. Anyways, the reason why I say this is because you have the temperance as the advice, which temperance talks about integration, specifically when it comes to sexuality, when it comes to your sense of self, like parts of yourself here, right? This could be like parts work, maybe that you're doing Aquarius, right? So maybe it's like you've been fragmented. It's like you're putting the pieces back together, and like healing. Some of you, if you have a pet here, if you're worried about a pet or something like that, I feel like things will be all right. Wow, this is an interesting read. Yeah. I would say the Hangman here being in your challenges, you're going to be getting these different perspectives and these new looks at things. Now, this could already be going on now, but with the temperance being your advice, this is about, okay, I'm getting these different perspectives. I'm getting these new looks. I'm seeing these new angles, Aquarius. I'm seeing outside the box here that maybe I was once blind to, like, you know, like you feel like there's a box around you or something like that. You're not being able to, your awareness has been limited, but your awareness is starting to open up here. So this temperance is about you integrating whatever this deeper awareness is that you're getting. Some type of spiritual lesson that you're also learning karmically at this time too. But I would say this Five of Wands could be competition here. Like you're allowing yourself to be competitive is what I get. And this may not make sense right now, but it does make a lot of sense because Mars is in your sign, it's about to leave. And so if anybody's been competitive, it has been Aquarius. Anytime Mars comes in your sign, you're going to feel more competitive. Or feel like you have that strength on your side to get it done, right? To get shit done. So I'm seeing you here, Five of Wands. I don't really feel like this is conflict or drama. If it is conflict and drama here, don't be afraid to assert yourself. Don't allow yourself to be a doormat. What's this Five of Wands here in the future position? Eight of Swords reverse. Yeah, it's like speaking your mind, not staying silent. But also Eight of Swords, like getting out of your own head and getting involved. So like one way this will show up, like if you were suppressing your your yang energy, it's like all the energy is just pent up. It's like you're just really in your head all the time. Or you're overthinking things. I feel like you're not gonna be overthinking things you're more so involved and active than you are kind of just sitting passive and thinking about things. And it is pushing you here to evolve with the World card. And you also have the Judgment reversed at the bottom of the deck. You have the High Priestess reversed with the World card upright. You're gonna be accomplishing something or completing something here. So you're either, some of you could be winning something, but you're accomplishing something, or you're going to be winning something here. I'm also seeing you two close out a cycle here as well. So some of you have been needing to get closure with somebody. I feel like you'll probably get closure with this person soon, or maybe you're getting closure in regards to a situation, or some type of closure here. The Temperance can be reconciling. That doesn't mean you have to get back with the person, but it's like maybe just reconciling the differences that you've had with one another or some shit like that. And maybe with the Five of Wands, it's going to be kind of uncomfortable, or, you know, Five of Wands usually when, like, I'll give you an example. It's like you go to either apologize to someone or you work something out with them. And at first, it's like the Five of Wands. There's a little bit of frustration and anger with things. Whether it's one person, both people, but if both people are present in the situation and you work toward the solution, the Five of Wands is like it easily dissipates. It's just only there because it needs to be expressed. But you two will work it out or reconcile the differences. And you'll be able to close out something karmic here, Aquarius, with this World card. Because the High Priestess reverse is like you're no longer staying quiet about something. It's like you're choosing to actively get involved or to do something here. So that way you can close some type of karmic cycle out or get closure. And even if it's not karma or closure, that's for some of you. This is like you just no longer being in this cycle of kind of just hanging back passively. It's like you're really having to like tap into your assertiveness here. It's like you're integrating a deep part of your self, and it's like this competitive side to you, or this expressive side, or this self-determined competitive side. So that's what I got for you. We're gonna go to Pisces. Well, let me pull your oracle card. this Paul's Athena card that says think. You're gonna have to get creative in regards to how you approach the situation. But if you already have a game plan, this is about moving forward with the game plan. Paul's Athena is the one that came up with game plans and strategies in regards to battles, right? Five of Wands in the future will represent the battles. But it doesn't have to be like a battle, but you get what I'm saying. So you're having to get creative in regards to your strategy. If you already have a strategy, then it's about acting on that, moving with that. So that's what I got for you, Aquarius. Let's do Pisces. Last but not least, Pisces, and then I'm going to answer super chat questions. Pisces. What do we got for Pisces here? There's a card that's flipped over in here. Where'd it go? The Page of Swords. All right, let's see. Pisces. What is the overall energy here for Pisces? You have the Ace of Wands reversed. Whew. What's the current energy here for Pisces? You have the Queen of Cups reversed. What's the challenge here for Pisces? You have the Four of Swords here. Some of y'all need some rest. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Ace of Wands reverses. Your energy feels inconsistent. Could really be messing with your moods. Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups reversed. Four of Swords being in the challenge. Some of you may need to kind of slow down and fucking rest. Because Ace of Wands like trying to sum up the energy to do things and you're just feeling like lethargic or just not feeling it. Queen of Cups reversed. Some of y'all, I'm just saying, some of y'all could be moody or just you just emotionally feeling kind of spent, drained. Queen of Cups reversed is like making sure that you're taking care of yourself, you're nurturing yourself, and surrounding yourself with nurturing energies. Four of Swords in the challenge is my card of like rest, right? Needing to slow down. But some of y'all may feel like I can't rest. I got another message here too. Hold up. Some of you are trying to find like the energy, it's kind of similar to Aquarius. If you have Aquarius placements, watch what I just said for Aquarius. It's not the same message, but you're trying to kind of find that spark to initiate things, but you're just kind of like not feeling it. So this Four of Swords being in the challenge is just you kind of just sitting back waiting because you don't feel either motivated or inspired here to take action yet. What's in the future position? Pisces is always moody. It's just y'all's nature, man. It is what it is. Water placements in general, though, I mean, they can be in their moods. I have a water moon, right? So, I mean, I get it. What's in the future position here for Pisces? Yeah, let's see. Pull the Ten of Swords here. Pisces, I see you on the verge of burnout if you're not careful. What's the advice? See, Ten of Swords is... What's the advice? You have the Moon card reversed here. Some of y'all haven't been able to sleep. Maybe you're experiencing insomnia. Who did I say this for? Capricorn? Maybe you have Capricorn placements, Pisces. You don't have to, but the Moon reversed. Damn, what the hell is going on with you, Pisces? What's in the outcome? Some of y'all just feel like you don't have the energy to keep something going anymore. So it's like I kind of see you getting to the point. Damn, I'm going to be honest with you, Pisces. This may not make sense right now, but you can come back later and let me know, because you'll probably look at me sideways like, no, that's not what's happening. But then you'll come back and be like, fuck, Austin was right. I think that... I'm going to be real with you, Pisces. Mercury retrograding in your sign, it's almost like the illusion of something is going to come to an end. But that doesn't necessarily have to mean that it's a bad thing, but it's just something about the illusion of something coming to an end. With the Moon card being reversed as the advice. It's in the advice position, but you also have the Ten of Swords here. But that would also be like a Mercury retrograde in Pisces thing. So it's almost as if you're not going to be giving energy to something here anymore because you don't really feel inspired or feel motivated, because I'm telling you, there's like the illusion of something is coming to an end. That doesn't mean that it's something terrible, but you're going to be starting to notice like, yeah, I'm seeing more clearly now something that maybe I was misperceiving something before. And I would say with the Ten of Swords, the worst thing that you can do with the Moon card as the advice is trying to keep the illusion going, or trying to like keep thinking that something can change when it can't. I also think some of y'all just need to get some sleep. Because like, you were up late at night. Some of y'all are having a hard time sleeping. I would also say this too. Some of y'all, I can't say that because I ain't no fucking doctor, so I can't say that. I feel like your energy levels are probably inconsistent, or you're feeling like it's this inconsistent energy. Ace of Wands is a lack of libido, or just maybe not feeling it. Queen of Cups reversed, and this may not make sense right now. The Queen of Cups reversed is like just feeling drained. It's like you just kind of feel tired. Emotionally, you may kind of just feel like you're kind of all over the place. The Moon reverse, it's like deals with your mind. The Moon is the mind. Four of Swords being in the challenge, like maybe needing rest, but also not ignoring something too. Like if you need to get something checked or looked at here, I would do that with the Ten of Swords. I feel like this is very specific. This ain't gonna resonate with everybody. What's in the outcome here? The Tower. What the fuck? The Ten of Wands here. What is going on with y'all, Pisces? The Seven of Wands reversed. Yeah. It's like you're no longer, like, just let me know how it plays out. The Seven of Wands reverse is you just feel like it ain't worth it anymore. Like something's just not worth it. You may feel like you're on the losing end of something. You just feel like it's an uphill battle. The Tower being here, it's like Ten of Swords. It's like something needs to change. And in a way, it's like you may be feeling like you're kind of going through these Tower moments. I'm really not trying to be like negative here. I'm just reading the fucking cards. I don't think this Tower is anything new. I think this is already played out. But Ten of Wands, you could even be like rebuilding things with the Ten of Wands upright, or kind of like rebuilding certain things in your life. The Tower is like the rubble, right? Like clearing out the rubble and building a new tower. But the Seven of Wands reversed here, I definitely feel like you're going to be disengaging here from something. I was about to say disengagement. So some of you, I don't know, something related to a breakup. You're going to lose I feel like some of you are losing attraction for the person that you're dealing with right now. Damn. Am I just calling it all out here, Pisces? Some of you are either losing attraction to someone, and you may just end the situation. Instead of, because you may be keeping this all to yourself. So only take that if it applies. Like if you're in a situation, especially Ace of Wands reverse, like there's a lack of attraction here. I don't feel attracted to this person. It was once there, but the moon reverse is like, damn, it's not there no more. It was kind of like oh man. But anyways, yeah. I think for some of y'all need a rest. Damn. 10 of Swords in the future, the Tower. You're making some big changes though, so it's like it hasn't probably been easy. It's probably been draining. It's probably been. But I think the changes that you're making are for the better. If I had to say, I'm not just saying that. Austin, what if we were married? I just said that. Just talked about it. And if that's not your situation, don't apply it to your situation. If you got a good marriage and things are fine, then don't fucking apply what I said. But I would say here with this Tower, you're definitely making some big changes here. 10 of Wands is a lot of work, but I feel like you're willing to take on the responsibility here to make these changes, and I think you'll be able to make the changes. But you have this retrograde card review at the bottom of the deck. Mercury's retrograding in your sign. So some of you are gonna have to review things, relook at things. It's like maybe you're like, fuck, I wanted to do this, but now it's like I have to relook at this. And again, this doesn't necessarily have to be bad. It just is what it is. It's like maybe it's going to create something totally better for you. I'll clarify this 10 of Swords in the future to see what this is. I already see Pisces being like, yeah, that's not me. Future position. I feel like this is a very specific message, though, to be honest. I don't think a lot of people will resonate with this. Clarify the 10 of Swords. Yeah, the Fool card reversed. Some of you, I just think I'll be saying shit. I know what I'll be saying. The Fool reversed with the 10 of Swords. Some of you may even maybe you feel like a fool, or like you're tired of being a fool. If something doesn't go the way you expected, Pisces, it's going to go a better way with the 3 of Pentacles up right here. Especially with the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. It's like you just can't see it from your perspective yet, but it will turn out, it will go a better direction than you think. It's just maybe there's going to be something here that you're seeing the reality of. So, yeah. All right, I'll pull you one more card, and then we're gonna go to Super Chats. You have this Libra card. It says balance here, and you have Scorpio, balancing out the extremes. Libra is like, how can you seek peace and harmony and bring fairness into situations? Scorpio, you're gonna have to look at the deeper stuff beneath the surface in order for you to balance things out, or to bring things back into balance. So Scorpio can bring up fear too. So I want to, especially with the moon reverse, that you're gonna have to look at your fears. And maybe there's fears coming up for you at this time, but don't let your imagination get the best of you. Because one thing I've learned is that there's a quote, and it's what you refuse. Damn, I don't remember the exact wording. Here it is. What you fear, some of y'all know, you'll type it in the chat, but basically what you look at dissipates, but if you ignore it, then it's going to keep persisting. Or you ignore persists, what you look at disappears or something like that. So don't be afraid to look into things here that, you know, or to, you know, work things out here. So that's what I got for you, Pisces. Let's go to, all right, we're gonna be doing super chats now. So I appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for participating in the chat. I appreciate all of you. I'm going to jump into super chat questions. I'll be live again pretty soon. I may be live again tonight. I'm not sure. I'm going to go watch. I'm going to the movies tonight, so. But what do we got here? Everett. Let's jump in here. Everett, will I pass my test? I remember you, Everett. How you doing? Didn't you ask me that last time? I think you asked me that last time, Everett. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all. I appreciate it, y'all. Can you tell me here for Everett, will they pass their test? King of Wands upright, I would say yes. Let's see. You didn't ask that, Everett? Did you ask me something about school then? Maybe it was someone else. But I would say yes. King of Wands, King of Cups here. Yeah. The King of Wands is obviously be confident in yourself. I think you're prepared, or you will be prepared. Stay prepared. King of Cups. I wonder what your test is about. Let's see. You have the Ace of Pentacles reversed here. I don't know if the test will get delayed or something like that. It's in the future. Eight of Wands reversed. What's in the future? You have the Knight of Wands reversed here. I feel like, yeah, you will, but I would definitely make sure that you're that you're studying and staying on top of things. I wonder if something will get delayed or rescheduled here. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Wands reversed, Knight of Wands reversed. I would look at this and be like, no, you won't pass it, but you have two kings up right here. Ace of Pentacles is, even if you fail the test, you'll pass it the next time. Because Ace of Pentacles is there's success, but usually it's either delayed or it may take longer than you expect. So the way that could probably manifest is, if you don't pass it the first time, I feel like you'll pass it the second time if you have to retake it. Or that the test could just get delayed. It wouldn't surprise me we're in a Mercury retrograde. I don't know. I feel like something unexpected may happen. I don't know why I get that. It may be a little frustrating. But I do pick up that you will pass it. If you don't like pass it the first time, you may have another chance to take it and pass it. Because I feel King of Wands, King of Cups being upright is like the kings are a level of mastery. So it's like you have the capability and you're competent enough to be able to pass it. I don't know if something gets delayed or maybe just don't go. Like there's something about something not kind of maybe going the way you expect it to go. But that doesn't mean that you're going to fail the test, or it's about the test itself. It could be, maybe it's something that is either delayed, or if you don't pass it the first time, I feel like you get past it the second time. I don't know if something that gets rescheduled, or if it's like something kind of just like is like Eight of Wands reversed is you think it's going to go this way, but it's just kind of all over the place. So that's what I got for you, Everett. Let's go to CL. What is my youngest brother's intention in coming around to visit all of a sudden tomorrow after 5 years of silence? Na, na, da, da, na, na, na. Kid Cudi song just came in my head. I think it's Ghost. Ghost by Kid Cudi. I haven't heard that song in forever. I listen to music all the time. I always got music on, whether it's on my TV or fucking. But I haven't heard that song in a long time. When did I become a ghost? Can you tell me for CL? Three of Swords reverse is why they're coming back around. With the Ace of Wands, I think they want to rekindle things. But I think they're actually upset about the lack of connection. Three of Swords, Saturn, Libra, so it's tough lessons with relationships. And also Three of Swords reflects like heartbreak, sadness, wanting to heal things. Ace of Wands would be wanting to rekindle things. So I do feel like your brother has genuine intentions. They don't want to carry the burden of guilt anymore. Ten of Wands reversed. Hope that helps you. Becky here again. What do Goddess, Kali, and Spirit want me to know about the events coming up for me on March 3rd and March 6th next week? All right, Rebecca, Becky here again. What do Goddess, Kali, and Spirit want me to know about the events coming from me on March 3rd and March 6th next week? Can you tell me for Rebecca? Oh, damn, I forgot to email that person back. That's all right. The Magician reverse. My bad. The Magician reverse. What do Goddess, Kali, and Spirit want me to know? It's not that big of a deal. Two of Swords. What do Goddess, Kali, and Spirit want me to know about the events coming up for me on March 3rd, March 6th next week? I would say, for one, I feel like you need to be more intentional about what you're trying to manifest from the situation. Because the Magician reverse is a misdirection of willpower. Like your willpower is being channeled, not being channeled in the right direction. So the Magician, in order to start things, is like you need the intention, right? It's like if you manifest something, it's like you can think about it and then try to figure it out, right? With the Magician reverse. But why do it reverse? The Magician upright would be intentional about what you're trying to manifest. Stay in alignment with your intentions. Two of Swords, Eight of Swords here. Let's see. Also, too, I get if something isn't working in your favor here, Magician reverse, Two of Swords, Eight of Swords. It's like you don't have to go along with things. Like if it's not turning out the way you want, it's like you don't have to go along with things here. Nine of Cups, Seven of Cups reversed. Well, I feel either way, whatever the situation is, I don't see it bothering you spiritually or emotionally with the Nine of Cups. I feel you'll feel content either way. I would say with the Seven of Cups reversed, though, if something doesn't go the way you expect or the way you planned, don't try to force something. Or you can just disengage from it in general. So like if something doesn't go the way you expect, it's like you don't have to go along with it. You can just disengage from it. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal with the Nine of Cups. It's like you'll still feel fine emotionally, spiritually. You'll feel content either way. But also I get a message to be more intentional as well with what you're trying to manifest. Two of Swords, Eight of Swords is we can kind of sit on the fence and not initiate things because it's like complex, Eight of Swords. But you need to like start kind of unraveling these complexities and be more intentional about what you're trying to manifest with the Nine of Cups. Because otherwise with the Seven of Cups reversed, it almost just kind of feels like you not being able to attract or receive your desire. The Seven of Cups is Venus and Scorpio. So it's about attracting and receiving, learning how to attract, which would be like manifestation, magic. So you're gonna have to be more intentional. Kind of be open to the magic of things unfolding too. I think a lot of the times, like when we're intentional about something and we're trying to manifest something, we have an idea of how we want it to go. But when it doesn't look that way, we start to fall into the Eight of Swords of trying to put together like, well, how is it gonna look? And the Seven of Cups is sort of like the illusion of what we thought and expected it not going that way. But that doesn't mean it won't happen, especially because you have the Nine of Cups upright. So if you have the Nine of Cups upright, it's like it's still gonna happen. It's still manifesting. It's just you may have to just be open to how it's going to happen rather than knowing. Does that make sense? Usually things happen totally different than we expect. But if we get so wrapped up in the way in which it needs to be or how we want it to be, yeah. CO, where, when, how will I find my spiritual teacher? How will I know it's them? Say people are trying to keep your options from you, Rebecca. I would say yes, but I think also you're giving these people too much credit for taking options away from you. It's like you're giving your power away to them. You feel like it's them when... I mean, I'm not saying it's not. But, yeah. CO, where, when, / how will I find my spiritual teacher? Justice card. They could be a Libra. So they could be a Libra. They could be any sign. I got Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so they could definitely be a Libra, air sign. Oh Lord, the way you meet this person is not in any type of ideal way in which you expect. And I feel like you'll find like a really strong spiritual teacher or mentor, like when you're going through something here with the Tower. Now, I don't know if you're already going through something. So this could be like saying like you're about to find your teacher, mentor, guide soon. But it would definitely be when you're kind of going through some type of Tower moment. How you'll know it's them. I feel like you may already kind of know this person. Maybe you've like stopped learning from this person though. Like you may return back to this person to learn something that you missed or something like that. So I do see that. If it's a new person, like a new mentor teacher coming in, I think it's going to be in a way in which I can't even predict with this Tower, nor you will be able to predict. But it's going to be when you're going through a Tower kind of experience in your life. Like it's not, we all go through Tower moments. Like it's not that big of, I mean, it sucks, but I would say it's nothing to fear or to be afraid of. It's just how life is. But they could be a Libra, is what I kind of pick up here. So that's what I got for you. Are you currently studying with someone? So also this person too, this is going to be someone that is very, they're going to talk about their own life experiences, like their tower moments in life. So this person, I think you'll know that it's like a good spiritual teacher. It's like if they're talking about their experience of like, yeah, I went through this, and like this is what I've learned. So they're going to be kind of very, they'll be very upfront about their shitty experiences that they've gone through and learned from. That's what I got for you, CL. Vicky, thank you for the gift, for the super chat. I don't know if you had a question. Yeah. Wait. Damn, I gotta scroll all the way back and back up. Fuck. All right. I don't think you had a question. I think you just sent a gift. Thank you, Vicky. We'll go to Moonchild here. Whoop. Hey, Austin, sending love and light. Cool. Damn, I don't know if y'all got questions or not. Thank you, Moonchild. Appreciate it. Let me see. Oh, Lord. Because I'm their daddy. I'm grown. I don't think you had a question, Moonchild. Anyways, thank you for the super chats, Vicky and Moonchild. Can we get a one-on-one reading with you live? Tanzi, yeah. Are you married? Y'all want a reading? You can book a reading with me on my website. You have to go to. I didn't put it in the description yet of this video, so you're gonna have to go to. You can go to any of my videos that I recently posted and just go to the description and or you go to my website, or you can click the super chat rules link that's at the top. It's gonna take you to my website, but it's gonna take you to the page of the super chat rules. But all you have to do is just click the tab of personal readings, and you can book a reading with me. Mentorship. I don't offer mentorship. I've been asked a lot about that. And that has been a theme for me. Like people kind of want mentorships or they want like coaching. That may be something I open up to in the future, honestly. Because with the personal readings, I go a lot deeper than my general reads. Like I go a lot deeper. But yeah, but I don't offer mentorship. And if you're trying to send a super chat, the super chat has to at least be $5. So make sure you read the super chat rules, and then I'll answer a question. All right, Atlas, what do I need to do or focus on to have success in my goals? All right. So interesting what's going to unfold with all this new energy coming in, because Neptune, Saturn conjunction in Aries, being in an eclipse. It's like I can say like, oh, I'm gonna be a mentor. I want to be a mentor. Or there's something about mentorship in my future, but really I kind of feel it's kind of hard to really predict right now. Just kind of seeing what the divine reveals, what's anything new. Who knows? Like I might quit and go be a fucking full-time actor. Y'all don't even know. Let's do Atlas. I'm just joking. Atlas, what do I need to do or focus on to have success in my goals? Can you tell me for Atlas? Knight of Wands reversed. Consistency for one. King of Cups. You're a very passionate person. I don't know if you have water and fire in your chart, but I think consistency. You know, Knight of Wands, King of Cups. So you can be very passionate about something, but it needs like the commitment. It needs the, like the King of Cups is devotion. So it's loyalty and devotion. And if you are going to commit to something, like you definitely want to commit to something that you're genuinely passionate about. I know you hear that a lot, but that is what the Knight of Wands, King of Cups is. Because you won't be able to find that devotional energy toward anything if you don't really love it. Why do you think fucking love relationships fall apart? One person can't stay devoted because they don't really love the person. Or fucking vice versa. That's what I would say, Atlas. Knight of Wands reverse is definitely consistency. I feel like you're a very passionate person. You know what I kind of get, Atlas? Is like you may start things and it's like you go really hard. And you may kind of like fall off or like not stay consistent. But ultimately, I also think like on a deeper level here, Atlas, there's something about self-expression, like creative self-expression, that I think a lot of the times, this isn't all the time, but I think this is sometimes. I think when we're like looking for purpose and we're like looking for, I think what we're really craving is like self-expression, like creative self-expression, to be able to create things. Because what we're really, this isn't all the time, this is sometimes. Like I think what we're looking for is pleasure, like enjoyment with life, enjoyment with being a part of things and like creating. So it's like sometimes, like, yeah, it was like we're all looking for like purpose in life. But I think sometimes like what I've noticed through doing readings is like a lot of people just want fucking self-expression, like creative expression. And they feel blocked with their creative expression. That's kind of what I pick up here with the Knight of Wands reverse and the King of Cups reverse. So it's like sometimes it can be like, I want to find this thing that I can channel my energy into. Because like what you want is the creative expression, like that pleasure and that joy that comes with it. But then it's like once you get that fulfillment of that joy and that creative self-expression, you're like, you feel like you're not focused on purpose as much anymore because you got the fulfillment of it. Right? I'm not saying that's you, like maybe this is a message to some people in here. And I'm not saying this is the case all the time, but just like maybe it is for some of you. It's like, of course, we're all looking for purpose, but this is just what I've noticed. But I feel like it's really, no matter what your purpose is, you're gonna have to devote yourself to it. You're not always gonna feel like you want to fucking do it. Like there's many times I don't feel like doing readings. There's many times I don't feel like going live. There's many times I don't feel like doing personal readings. Like, but it's like a duty and an obligation. You have to show up and do it, and that's just like the discipline part of it. And that's what my Saturn in Aries has had to learn. That's why people are like, why you work all the time? Because I fucking have to. And my Jupiter squares my Saturn in Capricorn. So it's like, it's always this endless goose chase of creative discipline. So that's what I got for you, Atlas. All right, Vicky. Did you have a question, Vicky? What's up, buddy? What are you doing? I don't think you had a question either, Vicky. Well, I appreciate the super chats, y'all. Thank you, Vicky. I appreciate it. All right, we'll go to next. Carrie. Yeah, I really do appreciate it. Thank y'all. Super chats are a great way to support me and the channel, so I really do appreciate it. But yeah, let's see here. Carrie, is there new love coming my way? Can you tell me for Carrie? carry? Is there new love coming Carrie's way? Page of Swords reverse. No, but I feel like there's some... I would say there is. There is. I don't know what the potential is like with this situation. I think it will be the inconsistency, like issues with communication. Like maybe you talk with this person a little bit. There is attraction between you and this person, Ace of Wands. But, you know, air kind of keeps the fire going in a way. And I feel like it's something to do with like communication or lack of communication. So I do feel like it's coming your way, but I don't know if it's a long-term potential. Could be an air sign. They could be younger than you. It can be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It can be any sign. But I also think too, there's someone here from your past that is Page of Swords. They're watching you. They're curious about you. I don't know if you're curious about someone from your past too. If you're questioning whether or not the attraction is still there between you and a past person, it's there. I don't know your situation, so I don't know. But I think with the Page of Swords here, there's someone here. There's someone here from your past, or someone that you know that is could spark communication with you. This is Mercury retrograde. Well, I know people are like, oh, you shouldn't talk to your ex on Mercury retrograde. I mean, there's so many complexities when it comes to stuff like that. Like, it's just not, oh, Mercury's retrograde. I can't talk to my ex. There's a reason why Mercury's going retrograde in the first place, is to resolve something, or maybe there's a relook at something you didn't know before, or you change your mind. So it just depends on the situation. But yeah. I would say that with the Mercury retrograde process, it's more so, it's not about rushing things. Like even if it ain't love, if it's someone that you're talking to, because it's like, even with the retrograde period of Mercury, it's like, by the time it comes direct, then it's like you'll really have the clarity around it. But it's like, if you never seek to actively get the clarity in regards to the situation, then you're gonna feel like you don't know. But it's like, if it's a retrograde period, it's like you move more slowly. Like you have to see how it's gonna all look, especially once Mercury goes direct. It's like, then you start to see more clearly about it. But it's all part of the process. All right, I have this Antonia. Let's see, Antonia, I'm navigating a lot of unknowns at this time. Any advice on the situation or how to handle this? You want him to get out of your energy? Yeah, he's in your energy for sure. He's definitely in your energy for sure. Can you tell me for Antonia here, the Two of Wands reverse? I mean, it's crazy because I feel like this Pisces energy is like, it's gonna feel invasive. Like, why are they really in my energy? Like, you don't feel like they're consuming your every thought. Mercury retrograde in Pisces. Oh shit. Clarify this Two of Wands reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. Like, they just decided to move in your head. Like, all right, let's see. I mean, if you can psychically like disengage from it. There's many different ways you can do it. Yeah, the Two of Wands reversed, the Queen of Swords reversed, Two of Swords. I'm navigating a lot of unknown at this time. Any advice on the situation? Handling the situation here. I would say, yeah, I kind of feel like you are kind of in a rock, between a rock and a hard place. I would pause. I would also not make assumptions. Two of Wands reversed. It's like, if you're gonna move forward or take any type of action, you want to definitely have clarity. The Queen of Swords reversed tells me that you don't have a lot of clarity or certainty here. The Two of Swords upright is, don't feel rushed to make a decision. If you need time to think about something, give yourself time and think. And if you're kind of feeling like this urgency to like figure it out quickly, and you feel like you need to do something, just make sure that you're really thinking it through. Like, you just have it thought out and you kind of think about like if you, because one thing about the 2 of Wands, like you can take action, but what's everything else that comes after that 3 of Wands? So how are all the other events going to unfold? You may not be able to always know that. That's why you can also stay stuck. Sometimes you just need to take the lead and have faith and see what happens. But I would say here that yeah, if you're not ready to make a decision, take time to make it. If you feel rushed here, yeah, you may have to make a decision then, I'll be honest with you. Because you have the Hangman reverse at the bottom of the deck, which is like having to get out of limbo. 2 of Wands and the Hangman, they do somewhat overlap and connect. Because the 2 of Wands reverse could be to where you're just in the concept, you're just thinking through concepts in your head, like in your imagination about what actions you want to take but not taking them. And that would also be like the Hangman, like Neptune imagination, trying to see things from different perspectives and angles, but it's like you're only going to be able to know so much. And so the Hangman reverse is like you may have to come out of this limbo period, because the only way you may actually get clarity is actually through the first step or taking action. So that's what I got for you, Anthony. All right, we're going to go to Danta here. Thank you, Donata. I think I said your name right. Natalie, I think your name is Natalie. Thank you. I don't think you had a super chat question either. Thank you for the super chat. Sploo, how you doing, Sploo? No question, just thanks. Oh, another super chat. Thank you, Sploo. Appreciate it. Danny, what's coming toward me in love? Sorry, I know you're not big on love readings. Thanks. I don't mind doing love reads. People want love reads, you can have love reads. But I'm not going to sugarcoat what I get. I'm just going to tell you what I get. We've all been there. We all want a fucking love read. My thing is like, you can stay stuck on shit. Like if you're just constantly watching tarot, looking at love readings, like it can keep you stuck on a person. It can keep you stuck in situations. Like, you gotta have discernment. Like, that's my thing. Can you tell me for Danny? You're a Scorpio. All right, I'm gonna give you the truth. Scorpios always want the truth. Can you tell me for Danny? Queen of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person may really balance you out here. Ace of Swords reversed. I do feel there could be an earth sign here, but I feel like with this person that they're, I don't know if they're, be aware of somebody on the rebound. Ace of Swords reversed, three of Cups reversed, Nine of Pentacles reversed. So this person may be on the rebound. Just be aware of that. That doesn't mean you can't talk to the person, but just be aware that they're on the rebound. So if they go back to their ex, there ain't nothing you can do about it. There's just a stronger connection there. I also do, I get, if it's not an ex, this person has a lot of shit that they do in their life. So they may not be, like you may kind of have to, it won't be so apparent that this person's into you, but they are. You'll be able to pick up on it as a Scorpio. It's probably an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, being sign. I see a lot of different people here in your energy, but I feel like with this Three of Cups reversed, why do I feel like I see you like dating people, but it's like you're really not into these people? I don't know if you're just there for a good time. That's like the Three of Cups. So I would just say with the Ace of Swords reversed, like be aware of like, you know, getting in situationships that you don't want to be in. But I think there's like an earth sign coming your way. Danny. They don't have, if they're not on the rebound, I feel like this person, I kind of get that this person may have a lot going on in their life. It's interesting because I feel like this person, they may like to kind of distract themselves. They're not a bad person, but I don't know, they just have a lot of extracurricular activities, which is nothing wrong with that. But some of these things, I just feel like they do it just to fill up their time. They may not even really care so much about it. Oh, really? Yeah. You cut, was somebody on the rebound or something? That's what I kind of get. Yeah, if you want clarity around that situation, I don't feel like you'll get it with the Ace of Swords. I mean, as a Scorpio, you can read between the lines. You don't need to know the exact way or reason why, but if you, as a Scorpio, it's like if you can read between the lines, and that's all you need to know, right? Like, all right, let's do Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea. How you doing, Sweet Pea? I just finished my website for the resume writing and website design. Does one come out over the other? I got you. My first love is the jewelry design, though, which I am not giving up. Temperance reversed. Four Swords reversed. Ace of Cups. It's kind of hard to tell. So this is the message I get for you. Temperance, Four Swords reversed. You may need to see how things unfold. So you're going to need to be patient with the situation. You're making changes. That's good. But the Temperance is like, okay, you're showing up, you're participating, you're making changes, but you may need the natural timing of things with the Temperance as well to also let things develop. With the Ace of Cups being here, I do feel that I just finished my website for the resume writing and website design. Does one come out over the other? Yeah, I think so. With the Ace of Cups, Temperance reversed. The Emperor reversed. I think so, yeah. I think it could be I think it's website design, if I had to say, because of this Temperance. Temperance has a lot to do with the way I've seen this card manifested readings. It talks about design. So it could be website design. And I think you'll be satisfied with it with the Ace of Cups. But I feel like the other things could possibly work as well. So the resume writing and also the jewelry thing that you do. But, Temperance it may be too early to tell. So even if you see results happening for one, still give it time, because even the other things could do well too. But it's going to take time. So that's what I got for you, Sweet Pea. I think we get off of here because I'm going to go ahead and do Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. I'm going to do y'all's read. I'm going to be live, so I'm going to just hop right on another live and do Virgo's reading. Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. And then I may be live tonight. It depends. I'll be back a little later tonight, and then I'm gonna go watch a movie. All right, y'all. I'm gonna leave it here. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for liking the video. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for the super chats. And I will see you all and talk to you in the next one. Well, if you're a Virgo, Libra, or Scorpio, I'll talk to you soon. See y'all later.